Actually worked for once. That is really surprising because most of the time, whenever I start this thing, then it works for jack shit. It's actually the first time it works, so I'm happy with that. I met the parents, I have this creepy ass tool poster behind me, so only means one thing. Well, if you don't know it, this used to be my home. Um, yeah, I have my own home right now, so I'm living there. But I'm just paying a visit. If you guys were wondering, so there we go. Yeah, hard rock gets me going. If you know what I mean. Some classic Gene Simmons on the thumbnail. Man, I'm really getting into Kiss though. Fucking love Kiss now. Like Brody had his Kiss retrospectives out, and I binge watched the shit out of that, and I never looked back. He said, and Kiss fans in general say, oh, you think they're a gimmick and they suck ass, and they're bad. You think that, but well, when you listen to the hits and see them, you think, yeah, they're a gimmicky band. But if you actually listen to the music, it's really good. So I'm really getting into it now. I'm actually gonna. Oh shit, my fucking keys. But yeah, I'm getting into Kiss. I believe Rock to request all of the 70s Kiss records, so I'm gonna do that eventually. So there we go. So I'm gonna do that, and well, he is a big fan of Van Halen too, so I'm probably gonna do that too. I believe I reviewed the debut, but nothing else. But I did add them back to my favorites because I do love me some David Lee Roth era. I just fucking hate Sammy Hagar. Um, I think that 5150 is okay. It's a good album, but besides that, Sammy Hagar is a fucking piece of shit. OU sucks. Who even remembers what came after that? I believe Fuck came after that. That was a hit or miss album for me. It had some decent tunes on it, but right now it's pretty good. But besides that, it's pretty much a garbage album. I mean, fuck you too, Sammy Hagar. Balance is fucking. I mean, that cover alone, fucking disgusting. I can stop loving you. This is not Van Halen. This is not Van Halen. I mean, come on. They're probably one of my favorite death rock bands, really. Together with Pearl Jam and Deep Purple, do I guess. Some of my favorite death rock bands of all time. I'm probably gonna make a list out of that. Favorite death rock bands, meaning old ass band from the 60s or 70s, hard rocking. Plain simple, kind of. I don't want to say bland, but kind of like a simplistic style. But there are kind of blends. But I do love me some bland bands though, and Van Halen is kind of bland, but I do love me a blend band sometimes, if you know what I mean. Just kind of basic, to the point, rocking music. I do love me some of those bands. Hey, Phantom. Thank you for coming in here. I actually sent you a meme on Skype. That was pretty funny. I sent that to Rock Dude too. And I think Rock Dude got kind of annoyed, but I was bored as fuck, honestly. I'm here at not the grandparents, but at my mom's house. It's kind of confusing, I know, but it was a pretty good meme. There we go. I actually sent that to Rock Dude too, and I actually spammed him with some memes, and he didn't really find it that. I mean, they weren't really that funny, but I searched my fucking ass off to find those memes. So give me some credit where credit is due. I'm gonna pull up my fucking pants, not on camera, but there we go. I'm gonna close the window before people are gonna complain. I shouldn't really give a shit about that, but in case oh, why is she talking English in the Dutch, in the Netherlands? Why? I shouldn't really be worried about that stuff, but still. Um, I mean, that's well, yeah. It is kind of crazy for me to say that. You know, I love the self-titled Kiss record so much, but it's a classic. It's a classic. I mean, come on now. But I really love a lot of their records. Not all of them, but I love most of them. Though I love 70s Kiss, and of course Dave Lee Roth era. I'm drinking this shit. I don't have anything to drink, so I just grabbed this from my sister from Monster Energy Ultra with zero sugar. Some garbage like that. But it pretty much is lemonade, but on steroids, something like that. And that's pretty much energy for you. Yeah, so I have no fucking clue what to do here. I can read off my reviews, I suppose. I'm actually gonna add one record to. I'm gonna add one record to the review list. If you know what I mean. Um. Oh fuck. What was the record again? "Come" by Prince. Because I think Steve Young literally wants to fucking kill me at this point. He is like, oh, Ominous came back from the dead, although he kept complaining about it, kept whining about it. Oh, review this bad record. Ooh, review this bad record. Because All Media Reviews has a site with all of Alex, his ratings, and he pretty much copy pasted the bottom ratings, and I was like, you cheeky bastard. There's a lot of shit in there. I believe the Uno dos Tros trilogy from Green Day, fucking terrible. Ratatouille by Weezer, a classic. Classic as in terrible, a classic terrible album. What else is in there? I believe Born to Run, Hotel California by the Eagles, classic. Literally a classic and a terrible classic. So it's perfect for the terrible list. So there we go. Yeah, album reviews. I actually have 20 albums at the moment, or 22. So I'm probably going to talk a bit more about hard rock, because that is the title and the thumbnail of this video of the stream. So you guys are probably expecting some hard rock music, so we're gonna do that. Not per se real music or actually listening to music, because I'm pretty sure it's copyrighted. But there we go. I'm gonna ask my mom when we're gonna eat pizza, I believe. So I'm gonna ask when we're gonna eat, because I'm going away before 8 because yeah, you guys don't give a shit. And I think, well, Phantom isn't away, but he's just kind of listening. I think he doesn't really have anything to say. Yeah, he is in there. So I mean, honestly, I don't really have a lot to say. So there we go. I just wanted to stream because I was bored. I cannot really record or game or anything like that. Otherwise, I would do that. But there we go. Number 23, the 23rd request is. Oh, fuck no. Come by Prince. Don't take that the wrong way. Yeah, and Stephen Young also said that Prince was on, a band's list, or he was on the on the list of 10 bad albums from good band, or from 10 bad albums from good bands. So I was like, all right, that is an interesting video topic. And I believe Dr. Dre was on there. I believe Snoop Dogg was on. Well, Snoop Dogg, pretty much he had one good record though, and pretty much the rest of his career is other shit. So there we go. I believe Dr. Dre was on there. Eminem was on there. Prince was on the honorable mentions, I believe. I believe some other solo. Yeah, Michael Jackson was on. Like, what the fuck, mate? Bands. I mean, you're. I mean, how can you fuck up like that? Jesus Christ. I like everybody on that comment section was just complaining and whining and just complaining how terribly wrong Watchmojo is in that department. So I'm gonna read off the requests that I have at the moment that are requested. Here are some Phantom requests. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about these bands briefly because gotta give my opinion about them. Oceanborn and Wishmaster by Nightwish. Never was a big fan of Nightwish, honestly. I don't really give a shit about them. I don't really care about power metal, but they have some symphonic shit in their music. So, if I want to believe you, then I would like it because we're pretty much the same person almost. So there we go. But if I want to believe Rock Dude, then I would fucking hate it, and I'll probably be in the middle. I probably like the symphonic elements, and I will probably hate the power metal elements. So I'm just gonna pick on my keys, and I'm probably gonna show you guys what I have in my bag here. Uh, Fuck me, right here. It is an Albert Heijn toss. If you don't know that, then that's a fucking grocery store. So there we go. It's like the Walmart from the Netherlands. Well, we have a lot of fucking shitty grocery stores. So there we go. Number 4 and 5 are "I Never Loved a Man the Way I Love You" and "Lady Soul" by Aretha Franklin. I never really got into her, or I don't think she's a songwriter, but I think um, I never really cared for her, honestly. She's alright. She's a great singer, though. I love her singing range, but I never really cared for her actually musicianship, which is kind of mediocre, honestly. But she's a great singer, though. I cannot deny that. Then we have a shitload of Kiss. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, we have 7 Kiss albums, right? So I can fill up a whole week with Kiss, and nobody would care because Phantom likes them. Rock do fucking loves them because he requested those albums. Um, yeah. So we have fuck me. No. We have Rock. Oh, I actually spelled all over again, but fuck me. Rock. When I say rock and roll over, I always want to say all over because I don't know. I just think that rock and roll all over. It sounds logical to me, but it is rock and roll over. So there we go. If you go to that review that is, I believe, up right now, I actually said it in the beginning. So there we go. I'm wondering if yeah, Phantom is still in there, but he's kind of like silent. Really. Yeah, he's still in there. So there's a third person in here, but I don't know who it is. But yeah, so we have Hotter Than Hell, which is the second album. I don't know why Rockdo is requesting all these albums, but not the self-titled one. Like, let me review that album, damn it. But yeah, Dress to Kill, I believe, self-titled, and Destroyer are pretty much the only 3 albums that are left, which are pretty much the 3 biggest Kiss albums in the '70s, but or arguably of all time. But there we go. I'm saying Dress to Kill because the generic anthem is on there, rock and roll all night and party every day. Uh, I do love the song live though. I do love the live raw energy of that song, but honestly, I don't think it is their best song. If somebody wants to say God of Thunder or Detroit Rock City or Love Gun, I would agree with you there. Black Diamond, Deuce, Strutter, fucking amazing, but I just don't really give a shit about rock and roll all night. It's kind of a generic anthem. It is good though. It's a good live song. If I hear it on, I believe it's on a live. It's great on a live though. But all of the songs are great on a live. So there we go. I mean, if a live would be ever requested, the rating already. I mean, what a fucking live album, mate. I think it came after Dress to Kill though. So there we go. No new comments. So I might keep the stream briefly because there's not a lot going on in here. Yeah, so there we go. Nobody's joining. Phantom is pretty much dead. He's probably like watching some Proxnol documentary or something while listening. Or how are you supposed to do? Yeah, read the subtitles, I guess, but that would be kind of illogical, really. But I'm not gonna bother him because if he wants to talk, then Phantom will speak. So there we go. Yeah, Holder Than Hell, which is a good follow-up to the self-title, but doesn't come close in any way, honestly. So yeah, that's a good one, but honestly, it's not one of my favorites. It's probably the weakest one out of the 70s albums, really. Well, if you don't include the solo albums, but there we go. Good album, kind of a weak follow-up to the self-title, but it was pretty good, so there we go. There's one viewer in here, so I believe Phantom just left the chat. Well, he's still in here, but YouTube says one viewer. I'm back. Oh, where are you gone? Where were you, Phantom? Where were you? You were probably showering though, but you didn't want to tell me because you were like, "Yeah, that's gonna be kind of creepy." So there we go. Probably that though. I just showered. If you really want to know, so there we go. Yeah. So we have Kiss. No name. Oh, that was kind of cringy. Then we have Love Gun. Yeah, Love Gun. Love Gun is a classic. Gotta Love Gun. 1977. 1977. I mean, it's just a classic album in general. There's so many great songs on that album. I haven't listened to it in a while, so I can't really name them. But the self-titled, of course, or the title track, amazing. All of the other songs, like Almost Human, is it on Love Gun? That's pretty good. I think that is on Love Gun, so that's a great song. There's another kind of rock song on there. It sounds like rock and roll all night, but I forgot the title. I was watching JoJo and you were streaming right in the middle of me watching the episode, so I finished the episode and now I'm back. Oh, yeah, I see what you're doing. There we go. I mean, you're not really missing anything though, so. Honestly, yeah, I just kind of think that. Um, I think that JoJo is kind of like Dragon Ball Z for weeps, if I'm honest. It's kind of like a gimmicky version of Dragon Ball Z. And Dragon Ball Z is an anime too, but it pretty much is in pop culture. It's kind of a cartoon because it's so popular. It's so like international, and JoJo's kind of like more of a weeaboo thing. So if that makes sense. I actually never analyzed it like that, but yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense to me. JoJo is Dragon Ball Z for memers. Yeah, I don't really like joke animation. If I want to watch anime, it's pretty seriously. I don't really watch anime, but I was kind of out of anime because I was doing this, and then I had no internet, so I couldn't watch it. But now I do have it, so maybe I want to pick on it again, or maybe I want to pick up on it again. So there we go. Then we have Rock and Roll Over, which is a good album. There are some great songs on this album. I believe Hard Luck Woman is on this album. I think it is on this album. That's a great song. Calling Dr. Love, that is a classic. I love that song. Gene Simmons track, that is a great one. There are probably more songs on the album. Rock and Roll Over is probably a title track too, so that's a great one. Probably. Yeah, it's a good album. It's kind of forgettable in my opinion, but it is a good album. Then we have the infamous Peter Chris album. I said on stream or I said on Skype that this is a terrible album. Well, I haven't even listened to it. But it has terrible ratings, though. Everybody hates it, except for Peter Chris. I think to this day he just defends his own work as in, oh, it's amazing, I love it. But he can probably admit it now. Probably. I think one of the reasons why I like JoJo is because of all the music references, King Crimson, Killer Queen, Dio, Roundabout, etc. Oh, actually, do they actually mention all of those bands? That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, I must say. So there we go. Yeah, if they actually do mention all of those acts, then I might watch it too. Really. Um, Ace Frehley. Oh my god, what a classic! There's only a few references. I actually watched this anime called K-On!, which is kind of like you probably know it's a really mainstream anime. It's about some chicks playing in a band, and it's kind of cute. It's a cute anime. Actually, watched it like I think 2 years ago. It's yeah, I haven't watched anime in forever, but they're basically like playing really amateuristically on their instruments. And you have this really like a brain numbing chick that plays the lead guitar, which arguably is my favorite character because or probably not. It's probably the bass player though because she's nice, quiet, and shy, like every bass player ever. But she's kind of like she kind of shows that you don't need to be like some wanking Rick Beato flat major analyzer to be a great guitarist. And she's basically the emphasis of that. Although she isn't really a great guitarist, I think she is building up to something. I haven't really watched season two. I only watched the first season. I would say Kaon is pretty cute. Though. It's a cute anime. I haven't watched it over, but I've watched it once. It was a good anime, but so there we go. I do, yeah, because JoJo reference. So there we go. It's not a motherfucking JoJo reference. Then we have the Ace Frehley album, classic. Pretty much the best solo album in the Kiss discography. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, every Ace song arguably is great, and having a whole album of that is just it's the best. That yeah, fucking hell, Gene Simmons. This is pretty much the worst one. I think everybody can agree with me on that. So yeah, these solo albums are not really doing it for me. Yeah, redundant joke is redundant. Um, yeah, Paul Stanley is okay. He's probably like middle of the road. Well, he's probably second, really, because those other two albums are really horrible. It's not as good as Ace Frehley's, but it is solid in its own right. So there we go. Then we have Balls to the Wall by Accept, also requested by Rock Dude. I've heard of Accept. They are a good band. I think they're kind of well, not too heavy per se. I do love me a heavy band, but I don't know. I just think Accept never really got on with me. They are a good band though, but I never really was a big fan of Accept. But they are good. They are a good band. Then we have Queens of the Stone Age Era Vulgaris, which is requested by Les Guy. He's pretty much like the kind of like a rocking, kind of like modern rock guy. He likes Green Day and Queens, and he recently requested another band, which I'm gonna talk about, but we will find about it later. I believe Era Vulgaris is the weakest album by Queens. I do love me some Queens. The debut album sounds great. The Rated R is even better. Songs for the Deaf is one of my all-time favorite records. So Queens is a solid band. Like Clockwork is a fucking masterpiece. I love this album. Yeah, so great bands. Pretty much a flawless band, really. And this is their weakest album, but it's still really interesting, though. So yeah, there we go. It's a great band. Then we have Men of War Fighting the World. I honestly don't really give a shit about Manowar. I believe Phantom likes them, Rockdo likes them, Downfall probably likes them. I'm the only one that doesn't really like them, but yeah, they're kind of like power metal, kind of like macho metal, if that is a thing. They're kind of like, all manly and they're kind of hairy, hair metal. Not per se hair metal, but they look like hair metals. They look like hair metal musicians. So I don't. They're just way too over the top for me. They're probably like the JoJo of metal or something, if that is a thing. I don't really like Manowar, but maybe this album will, fuck no. Maybe this album will get me into them. Hi, fuck off. What? Your first comment already doesn't make any sense. Like fucking hell, Strato. I mean, it's nice to have some more people in there. It's the more the merrier. That's nice. Yep. I mean, I don't have anything against you, Strato, but put a little bit more thoughts behind your comments before you actually type them out. Thank you. I'm just reading off some. Yeah, welcome. I'm just reading off some comments that I got for this list. So there we go. Then we have Possessed Seven Churches, which is also requested by Roku. Classic death metal album. Yeah, I would honestly say that death metal started here, here and Scream Bloody Gore but Death. And I know not everybody agrees with me there, but I do think those are really the first two signs of real death metal. So yeah, it's a classic. Yeah, I mean, Seven Years. Possessed only made two albums and I believe an EP. But yeah, this is pretty much their, they swing right out of the gate with this classic. And they never really lived up to it. I believe they did follow up, a sophomore effort, but never really caught on with the masses. So there we go. Then we have some Sepultura, we have Schizophrenia, and this is pretty much the album that, well, their debut is kind of rough and rough around the edges and kind of all over the place. And this album's it's kind of like the debut. It's their sophomore effort. It's kind of like, more reserved, better produced, more cleans. It's an overall better album. It's a way, or it's just a big improvement over the debut. So there we go. Then we have the Smiths or the Smiths. Then we have another Sepultura album with Beneath the Remains. Pretty much a classic in their discography. They pretty much, rose to the top with every album. And then, of course, Max left, and yeah, the band never really recovered from that. So I never really followed them after that, but Beneath the Remains is definitely one of their high points in their discography. Not my all-time favorite Sepultura album. It should be pretty obvious which is the better one or which is the best album in my opinion. But front to back, this is a classic album. Yeah, so I don't really have to review it, but I haven't really reviewed Sepultura yet, and I do like me some Sepultura, so we're gonna do that. So Ominous, do you have a favorite anime? By the way, great albums that you're talking about are going to review. My favorite anime is Death Note. Death Note. Yeah, I pretty much agree with Shredder Zero there. It sounded like it was my favorite anime, but it kind of is my favorite anime. Really. I don't really watch a lot of anime, but that is definitely one of the best. If you actually go to my other channel, actually L is is the mascot. It's kind of the unofficial mascot of my channel, or that's that fucking channel. So there we go. My favorite is Helsing. Yeah, Helsing Ultimate is still something I want to watch, but I haven't really gotten to it. So I'm gonna watch that. I believe that is a kind of like a sort of movie concept around the original Helsing, but the original Helsing was kind of okay, and the ultimate version is, well, the ultimate version. So there we go. Next anime I'm gonna watch is Lock Horizon. I've never heard of that, so it's probably a new anime. I'll take a potato chip and I'll eat it. Yeah, that actually came from a Death Note scene. I thought that was a meme, or I thought it was like kind of like a Team Four Star kind of style. Where they pick Dragon Ball Z clips and they talk over them really funny. I do really love me some Team Four Star, and I thought they did that with Death Note too, but that is actually a scene. So there we go. I just haven't watched Death Note in forever. Maybe I'm gonna do that. By the way, if you're watching Death Note on Netflix or whatever, watch the original Death Note. Don't. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that, but don't watch that one. Watch the original, if you know what I mean. Yeah, let's let's keep going. Then we have the Smiths with The Queen is Dead. I actually reviewed this record already, but Rob just said, "Oh, can you review The Queen is Dead by the Smiths?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." I do love me some Smiths. Actually, my mom has a best of CD lying downstairs. We were actually listening to the new 21 Pilots because my sister's a big fan, and I was just bored on my fucking ass listening to them. Honestly, I never really gave a shit about 21, but she really loves the band, and my mom loves them because my sister's really vocal about her taste. I'm really vocal about my taste too, but she's on another level. So there we go. I have this song in my head, this Kiss song. She understands, she understood. Strutter, I fucking love Strutter. She says, maybe, baby. She understood. I just love that song. I mean, that whole Davey album is just fucking classic. Um, yeah, but what's the thing? The Queen is Dead, ultimate classic in their discography, one of the all-time greatest albums ever. Actually, according to Enemy, the best album of all time. I don't agree with that, but I think it is a fantastic album. I do really fucking love The Queen is Dead. I really love the Smiths. The Queen is kinda dead, if you know what I mean. Freddie Mercury. I never really thought about it, really. But of course, they mean the Queen of England. But yeah, I don't really know the concept around the Queen is dead. But one thing that I do know is that it is a fantastic album. Actually, this upcoming band is actually really similar, or actually not similar in musical style, but actually is kind of relevant to the Smiths, which is Pantera. And you're probably looking at me like, how the fuck is Pantera similar to the Smiths? Are you fucking retarded? But what I mean with that is that Phil Anselmo had a interview, like what is your favorite album or something, or just like a random ass interview, and he said that The Queen is Dead is one of his favorite albums ever. And I was like, Jesus Christ, do you actually like the Smiths? Not as in disgusting, but I mean, as in like, you actually like the Smiths. That's pretty cool. This guy behind me, or Maynard James Keenan specifically, doesn't like the Smiths because he rendered them off one time. I don't know why. Yeah, because Morrissey. He hates Morrissey. I don't know. He probably hates the Smiths too, but he hates Morrissey. So we got actually made up a fake story of Maynard beating the shit out of Morrissey, but that wasn't true. Probably a lot of people wished it was true though, but no, I personally wouldn't. He has said a lot of dumb kind of racial slurs throughout the year, but he makes great songs though, and I love that side of Morrissey. Not per se the whole Morrissey story, but I do love the creative Morrissey. So there we go. And actually, Phil Anselmo said that there's a song on Queen is Dead called "Cemetery Gates," which inspired "Cemetery Gates" from Pantera, which are both two of my favorite songs from those respected bands. So fucking killer. Love both of them. Yeah, I'm gonna read these comments. Hellsing Ultimate is basically an accurate anime version of the manga, whereas Hellsing is the original Hellsing anime, which doesn't follow the manga very accurately. Still good though. Oh yeah, yeah. Ultimate follows the manga, and the original one just kind of follows its own storyline. Yeah, there we go. All right, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because people usually say that, oh, the manga's way better than the anime, but that's a hipster thing to say. Or it's basically, it's probably true though. It's probably true that the book is better than the anime because the anime just kind of leaves things out of it to make it more action filled and more colorful and less boring. And that's probably why I don't really read books. But yeah, fuck that shit. Don't fuck books, but I just never read it. Halfway through a fucking page, I just kind of get bored and just sleep. Unless the book is really interesting, though. But I never really came across a book like that. So there we go. Maybe someday when I get when I'm 64. That when I'm 64 or something, or when I'm old as shit, I will probably read books and say, "I love this shit. What is this technology garbage?" But technology is great, though. It has ruined a lot of things, especially the music industry. But technology is great in general. I cannot do without, so I cannot say I hate it because I need it, literally. What's your favorite Smith song? That's a difficult one. Well, I think that's kind of like an easy pick, but I just really love the song. How's it called again? I haven't listened to the Smiths in a while, really. On a human entity now, just like everybody else. How's the song called again? I really love that song. You probably know it. I love "There's a Light That Never Goes Out." That is a fantastic song. How soon is now? Thank you. Um, yeah, that is a great song. That other song on the Queen is that is great. The self-titled is great. This Charming Man is a classic. The Smiths have so many classic songs. I really love the Smiths. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, then we have Calvus from Hell from Pantera. Yeah, honestly, my favorite Pantera album. Me and Brody are pretty much the only two persons that actually have the opinion that Calvus from Hell is better than Vulgar because it has better songs. I think it's not per se better production, but it sounds more consistent in my opinion. Whereas Vulgar is kind of like it's kind of wants to one up itself, and Calvus is more genuine. I think because when Pantera did Vulgar, they were like, oh, we need to go heavier and heavier and heavier, and every time they got heavier, they got less special, in my opinion. Mine's the boy with the thorn in his. Oh, I love that song. Yeah, that is probably one of my favorite songs too. I fucking love that song. Yeah, that is a great one. All of the songs you just named. How's that one? I don't know. Meat is Murder. That is I believe that is a self-titled. I believe it is a great song though. I do love me. I'm gonna close my window because you guys are probably like annoyed. Well, you guys probably don't really give a shit because I look like Two Face, which is pretty cool. But I'm gonna close it down because it is kind of bothering me. I look fine as fuck though. That it looks pretty cool though, honestly. But I'm gonna close it down. I'm actually gonna look up that one Kiss song and just gonna sing along with it because I'm just fucking addicted to that right now. Strutter. Strutter lyrics. Everybody says she's looking good, and and the lady knows understood. Strutter. Where's that baby line? I love that. Yeah, yeah. She wears her satins like a lady. She gets her way just like a child. You take her home, and she says, "Maybe, baby." She takes you down and drops you off. Everybody says she's looking good, and the lady knows it's understood. Strutter. I love that song. Um, yeah, Cowboys. It's a classic. I think it's better than Best Lyrics for sure. She's gonna take you home, baby. Maybe. Or maybe, baby. I actually said it reversed. Definitely, maybe. Cowboys from Hell, it's a classic. I think it's better than Vulgar. It's more consistent. It has better songs. It's more. I think. Well, it's not more iconic, but I just think it's the better album by Pantera. Honestly, it just has the better song. It has Domination on it. I mean, the best Pantera song. I mean, come on now. The self-titled one is great. Cemetery Gates is the best one. Don't get me wrong, I love Vulgar, but I think Cowboys is just slightly better, honestly. Both are classics, though. Don't get me wrong. But I just think Cowboys is a little bit better. But I'm gonna talk about that in my review. So there we go. I love Domination. Made everybody love Domination. Domination, pretty much the best Pantera song. So there we go. Then we have yeah, Strategy. Don't flip out here because I'm gonna mention this band, or he's not gonna flip out, but I believe his friends actually really loves this band, and I really love this band too. They are one of my all-time favorites. I won't. No, I don't know, but if maybe your friend is watching with you, and I'm gonna mention this band now, he's gonna punch a fucking hole in your wall, or in his wall, or wherever you are. You know. Let's be honest, the best Pantera album is Metal Magic. Funny joke is funny. It's Soundgarden. Whoa! Yeah, it is Soundgarden indeed. Bad Motorfinger. If you know my rating for Super Unknown, then you should know the rating for Bad Motorfinger too, because you know I do agree with Cover Killer Nation that those two albums are pretty much on the same tier. Super Unknown is just a classic rock album with some great grunge elements, some great alternative rock elements, some great kind of proggy elements. There are some kind of like soul moments in there. That's what I'm talking about, motherfucker. Mm, yeah, so Super Unknown is just all around classic, whereas Bad Motorfinger is more of a raunchy, more of a raw rocking grunge album, which I love too. You know, it both albums just have those both elements. I love kind of a like rocky, kind of like mellow, kind of moody band, but I also love some heavy, ballsy rock music. So those two albums, I cannot decide which is my favorite. So actually, you know, I have an all-time favorites list of albums, and those two albums are on the same tier because I cannot decide which is my favorite one. But they're both classic though. They're both fucking classic. So you pretty much know the rating already. Then we have a band which was requested by Les Guy, you know, kind of similar to Queens of the Stone Age. Came out in the well, Queens didn't came out in the 2000s because they had a band Caius, which was kind of like stoner desert rock, which had that Sky Valley album, which is you know an underground classic. So I'm gonna review that maybe if it is requested, of course. I do love me some Queens. I do want to get into Caius. You know the previous band before Queens for Josh Homme. Yeah, so this is a similar band. They're more acclaimed. They're more popular. They're more basic. I think they're slightly weaker than Queens, but I still love this band too. I'm pretty much talking about the hottest band in the world. Girls. No, 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 no. I'm pretty much talking about uh, the biggest band out of the 2000, the most acclaimed band out of the, well, not arguably acclaimed. That's probably would be still Radiohead, but or Arcade Fire for that matter. But I'm talking about. I think Straddle likes them. I think Phantom doesn't give a shit about them. I think Rob hates them because he hates everything. I personally love them. I really love the band. I'm talking about the Strokes. I really love the Strokes. Honestly, you guys probably think, oh, I like prog bands and I like metal bands, and the Strokes is way too basic and way too, to actually like. But I do like me a good basic blend rocking band. Shredder really likes the Strokes, so I was right about that. Well, likes. Phantom doesn't give a shit about them. I think he's probably gonna give his opinion any time now. Reptilia is a classic. I actually watched a Reptilia cover of I believe some kids. Stevie T showed that. Yeah, I knew what you meant, but there we go. And I actually saw one of the worst covers of all time of that song. Stevie T showed a Reptilia cover and it was arguably the worst thing ever. Because how can you fuck up Reptilia? Honestly, it starts off like, it's kind of like the Ramones, but actually good. You know, said it. So there we go. It's really basic rock, but I love it. And it's requested. I know that is basically their debut. That is their classic debut album, which never lived up to expectation or never got exceeded in expectations. Every record after it kind of got weaker and weaker and weaker until they disbanded. Made Angles. Angles was pretty good, and then they made Calm Down Machine, which is kind of like their. I believe it's critically panned, but it's still pretty good. So there we go. They made 5 records, so if you're concerned about that, then there we go. Yeah, I think Phantom really doesn't give a shit about the Strokes, so we're just gonna move on. Yeah, and then the last record we have is Prince with Com, which is actually just requested by Steven. Yeah, and I think literally Steven is trying to kill me here because he just requests all these shitty bands, honestly. Yeah, so don't get me wrong, I love Prince. Prince is basically my favorite pop artist of all time. Michael Jackson too, but Prince is just a little bit better, a little bit more consistent. Little bit, well, yeah, he is the better artist. There we go. Those were all the reviews. Well, Con. Yeah, I believe Dylan requested like all of the Prince albums up until Com, and then I was like, yeah, Com is critically panned, so we should probably end it there. And Steven is like, review that, please, and I'm like, fuck you. I will probably do it, but fuck me, mate. Yeah, it's probably gonna take a month because I still have all these other requests to do. So there we go. And Steven requested like some Mater records, so I will probably do those too. Fuck me, I know. So yeah, I'm probably gonna brush my hair because it looks terrible. Honestly, I don't have my own brush around me, so I'm just gonna grab my sister's one. Yeah, so I will be back in a minute. Phantom fan, where he at? He's probably like watching some hentai again. What? That is better. What would I look back for 5 seconds? What? Um. Yeah, you guys were probably out of it. Those were the reviews. So there we go. Um, yeah, so I'm probably gonna talk about more hard rocking bands. So there we go. Yeah, hard. I actually have a list right here with some hard rock bands that I like. AC/DC, Scorpions, Kiss, Van Halen, Doors. I think the Doors are hard rock, kind of in a way. They are kind of hard rocking. So there we go. Queen, kind of. They are kind of. They are kind of hard rock, and if you're gonna put them on the list, you need to put them high. I mean, come on now. I'm probably gonna show you this back, really. I'm gonna do everything except for the thing on the title. So there we go. But the hard rock does get me going, though. That's not a lie. I do love me some hard rocking bands. Maybe I'm gonna discuss that list with you soon. Oh shit! There's actually like one DVD in there which makes a sound. Um, I, I can actually show it to you, but well, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna, open this whole bag because that's gonna be a shitload to do, and you guys probably don't really care about that. I am, however, gonna ask, or I'm, gonna say, "Hey, mom, can I have this?" And she's like, "Yeah, sure." Because she's gonna order pizza. So order for me, please, a pepperoni one because pepperoni is the best pizza. Bestel voor mij maar een pepperoni pizza because my mother is really incompetent. I do love me mom, but she can cook for shit. So there we go. Alsjeblieft, which means please. Is it cold? Oh my god, yes, yes. I I actually made a joke about it in the Skype call. Um, and I believe the joke was ignored because I believe Phantom and Roku were kind of like on each other. They were kind of like showing Eruption or something. They were playing Eruption, and I was like, "Hey, that's pretty good." So I was like, "Yeah, sure, that's pretty good." So, or yeah, I believe I was saying I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna get my cold pizza or something, and I believe Phantom didn't hear me or something, but it was pretty funny though. It was a pretty funny joke. Or well, no. His mom rushed into the call, and her mom said, "Oh, yeah." I have no fucking clue what his mom said because I believe Phantom is Finnish, or yeah, I believe he's Finnish or Swedish. Yeah, I believe it's Finnish. My mom's bipolar. So you basically have your mom's equivalent of Axl Rose, I think. Sorry for you. I'm not meaning that I'm finished. Well, um, I'm not meaning that in a mean way, but that is kind of too bad. My mother is no, I don't care. My mother is kind of special too. She's not bipolar, but she is kind of like I don't want to say autistic, but she is kind of like. Well, I believe she was diagnosed with that, but what the fuck is she? Yeah, yeah, she's kind of autistic. She has kind of a screw loose up in that, if we're talking about her. She's not like a crazy person or something, but she's kind of weird though. She kind of, I'm kind of weird, so there we go. From my mom. So we go. I'm actually gonna show these products to you. I actually have a really dated DVD in here, which is just kind of ridiculous to me. Starting off, of course, is this mug, this Iron Maiden mug, which is of course classic mug, which I actually never took home with me. Home. Well, I'm at my mom right now, but It's kind of home, but not really. It's not my home anymore. But there we go. Nice, nice. Yeah, no. Then I have this album EP, which I never listened to. I ordered it relatively quickly, and I never listened to this album. I believe I've listened to Normal, but outside of that, I've never listened to this EP. Nil Recurring. Nil, yeah, this album title kind of reminds me of Nine Inch Nails. Maybe it is kind of an ode to that. I would love that, like a Steven Wilson Nine Inch Nails collaboration, which is oh my god, oh my god, yes, two of my all-time favorite bands. Yes, please. Then we have this album, or it's not really an album, but it's kind of a live album. I did one on the vinyl. Or yeah, let's talk about the song for a bit. Yeah, I'm just pushing this thing out of the side, like yeah, get it done with. But it's Porcupine Tree. I mean, come on now, it's the Porcupine Tree. I'm saying it like that Italian like host. If you saw the clip, where Porcupine Tree played live, I believe in Italy. I believe so. That was pretty crazy though. I did really enjoy that. Esdo, Porcopino. Got a lot of Pina. Yeah, there's a title track on there. I've never heard this album, so I cannot really judge it. But title track, 6 minutes long. It's probably awesome. Kind of reminds me of Fear of a Blank Planet. Because of these kids, which were in the Fear of a Blank Planet music video. So there we go. And I love that Gavin Harrison comment. I believe he said to Rolling Stone that he had to, or Fear of Blank Planet was one of the best progressive rock albums ever. Yeah, I would agree. It's one of my all-time favorite records. So there we go. It was on that list of Rolling Stone, and finally some Porcupine Tree recognition, but finally. And he said, that great album, was a great time. Album cover freaked the shit out of me. I believe he said it. It was really briefly on that album, but it was a great thing. Because Fear of a Blank Planet is kind of a brief album. It was kind of done quickly. The songs were done quickly. It's a relatively short album. It's 50 minutes, relatively short for prog rock. It's a classic, really. Normal is on there, 7 minutes long. All of the songs are really fucking long though. There are 4 songs on there, but they're all long. They're long for pop standards. Cheating the Polygraph is 7 minutes and 6 seconds, is 1 second shorter than normal, and What Happens Now, which is the longest song, which is 8 minutes and 23 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty good ratings on Metal Storm and All Music. I believe Wikipedia gave it a good score too. So, well, it's not really possible, but you know what I mean. The ratings on Wikipedia. So there we go. So yeah, it's a great album. But you guys don't really talk about it, so you guys are probably not crazy about it. I believe Phantom is a fan, but he's kind of quiet now. He's probably watching some JoJo again. Strato, I don't think Strato is really a fan. He's kind of like more of a classic rock guy, which is great too. But I do love me some Porcupine Tree. Then we have Salival, this album or this live album right here, which is basically just like this is the ultimate Nine Inch Nails video. Well, these are really like spaghetti fingers, but they look like nails. All these fucking Nine Inch Nails reference. This is a motherfucking Nine Inch Nails reference. I like Porcupine Tree, but I haven't listened to them in a long time. Yeah, me neither. They are my all-time favorite band. So if I would make that favorites list, then bam, number 1, Porcupine Tree. But yeah, I haven't listened to them in a while too, because I do know their sound, I do know their albums. They're just really addictive to listen to. We have some Hands right here. I don't know what that's all about, but this is a really vague book. Well, this is basically like a an art gallery of Adam Jones's mind. That's basically what it is. I don't know. Yeah, this is actually like, I thought it was part of the book, but it was actually like all these, well, all these white dots on there. I was like, what the fuck is this? And it was actually like, looks like paint, honestly, really. I've never listened to a Pokemon tree. We're gonna change that. We're gonna change that. I'm gonna pick a song and I'm gonna throw it in the stream or I'm gonna throw it in the chat. And you're gonna listen to the song, damn it. I might just grab. Yeah, I'm probably gonna grab my earpieces. Gonna listen to it too. I have to pick a perfect song though because I just have to pick that one song where I just kick you in the fucking balls. Punch, kick. I don't care. I'm just gonna punch you, kick you in the fucking balls, and just get it going. Um, yeah, just pick the perfect song and let's get going. So, what is a perfect song? Everything. Every Porkman 3 song ever is perfect. But what is perfect for strategy? Um, Probably not too heavy for you. Can be a little bit heavy, not too boring for you because you do want to get it. This is actually quite intricate for me, but it is a challenge that I will accept. You guys don't challenge me, but it is a challenge for myself. It's not really a challenge because I do love to listen to Pork Hunters. So there we go. I can't take anything heavy. My favorite Pork Hunters song is "Arriving Somewhere But Not Here." That's probably my third or second favorite Pork Country. That's probably my second. My favorite song is how the fuck do you say that? Anesthetize, anesthetize. I don't fucking know how you say that. But that song is amazing. That's like a 20-minute epic. Like Jesus Christ, that is. I mean, I love Arriving. Don't get me wrong, but that is the best Pork Country song, no debate. But that's your favorite, so but it is the most acclaimed Pork Country song, the Arriving song. That is a great one. Um, yeah, but I don't think. Well, it's way too long for Strato. I'm not saying that Strato has a short mind span. Mind span. I don't know honestly, but I do think he can take a prog song. But I do want to give him a more like catchy, kind of like more to the point, ballsy song. Which Park Country has too. They do have that in a degree. Sound of Music is also good. That is a good one. Maybe something from In Absentia. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, probably something from In Absentia. That is the easiest album to get into, honestly. So probably that album. Um, In Absentia. Where's the fucking album? Yeah, here In Absentia. Track listing. Yeah, Trains. I guess it's good. Um, I have this mug right here, and I have a fucking what's the thing? Energy can. Let's fucking throw it in there. Yo, just give me a song, goddammit. I'm choosing. I'm choosing. Let me take my time for this. I fucking love this band. Um. Oh, there's so many good songs. Oh, this is a great song. Wedding Nails. I love that song. I do love it, but it is an instrumental, so I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna listen to Wedding Nails. Fuck it. I don't care. Exactly. Wedding Nails. That is a great. I love the riff in Wedding Nails. Honestly. Porcupine Bone. What the fuck is that? What? Um, oh yeah, yeah. It's translated to Dutch for some reason. Well, I clicked on translate for my mistake. On well, not on purpose. I don't know what he fucking said. Let's enjoy the song. Yeah, let's share this. Hopefully this works. Oh, this is a great riff. I think it worked though. I'm just gonna enjoy this song right now. Let's check if the link works. Yeah, but you don't have to listen to my earpieces. Just go to the link. Just listen to it there to hear it for yourself. Oh, this is a great instrumental right there. Dun, 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 dun. I love Gavin's drums on this album. Gavin Harrison. I believe he drums in King Crimson right now. Really, I read that on Metal Storm. I'm not sure if he still drums for them, but maybe. Who knows? I love this breakdown right here. Symbol, symbol. The drums on this track are just amazing. Are you listening to it though? Are you checking it out for yourself? It just has such a groovy, kind of ominous vibe to it. It's just fantastic. I do want to go on with what I was doing, but I'm just enjoying this song so much. Yeah, let's listen to it for a little more. Dun, 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 dun. And then you have this part where just everything goes silent and then it goes up again. Just amazing. Yeah, this part. I think you guys are really into it, or yeah, you guys are probably listening to it though. Just kind of checking it out and then going away, or just going back again. Because I believe one of you guys left. Yeah, Strata. Or Strata didn't leave, but not present. Then it goes silent. And then it goes on again, all of that. I do want to show it off here, but I probably will get copyrighted. Not that Pork Patry is a big band or something, but you never know. All of these drums are there. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, those fucking fills, fantastic. And then the breakdown at the ending too, just fantastic. Yeah, right here, the breakdown. just a fantastic instrumental, honestly. And then it has these kind of ominous, creepy piano tones to it. It just close out the song. I love it. One of my all-time favorite albums ever. Pretty much the metal era from Porcupine Tree is pretty much the three best albums ever, honestly. In Absentia, Deadwing, and Fear of Blank Planet. Just three of the best albums ever, honestly. I love the incident too, but it was kind of an incident for Porcupine Tree, and they disbanded after that. It is a great album though, but it's not those three albums, honestly. I mean, Porcupine Tree were incredible, but even they couldn't keep on like that forever. Yeah, so that was great. Um, yeah, so thoughts. Maybe you guys listen to it. Maybe you guys don't care. I don't know. That was a great one though. Dun. It actually translated it into bruiloft nails, which means wedding nails. Fucking hell. My favorite Porcupine Tree album is Deathwing. That's fair. Yeah, those three albums that I just named, three of the best Porcupine Tree albums ever. Fucking fantastic. My favorite is Fear of Blank Planet, but that's not really a unpopular opinion. Um, yeah, I honestly think that every album gets better from Porcupine Tree. I think In Absentia of the three is the weakest. Some will say that this is the best Porcupine Tree album. Deadwing, then because I do love the songs on it. They're kind of more emotional, more long, and arguably even more metal. And Fear of a Blank Planet is really conceptual. Just there are not a lot of songs on that album, but the songs that are on there are just mind blowing. Just the best, really. Yeah, so I think Phantom quite enjoyed that because it was prog after all, so gotta love it. I do want to know Strader's opinion because he was new to it all. In Absentia is another one of my favorites. Those three albums pretty much are three of the best. Light Lobson is kind of a personal favorite. It is kind of well, I don't want to say it's weaker because I think arguably all of the Portman three albums are pretty much flawless, but that album is great. I do love that album, but I don't know. I just love those upcoming three albums even more. So yeah, we were doing this book right there, the Saliva book. I believe this is Danny Carey. I don't know. Yeah, pretty much. I really like the Sky Move Sideways. Yeah, I believe that is like Cover Killer Nation's favorite album of War Country, or yeah, favorite Blank Planet, and then the Sky Move Sideways. I believe. I do really love it too, but I'm back from listening. What do you think about it, Strata? What do you think about it? Because I was like, is he still here? Is he gone? But what do you think about the Strata? Did you like it? Do you love it, hate it? Why? What would you rate it? This fucking booklet right here. It maybe is too heavy for you. It is kind of a heavy instrumental, but it's not really the heaviest thing ever, but maybe. So let me know when you're gonna go. I'm back. Futon listening. Okay. Yeah, we have, I believe, more. Oh, no, this is Maynard. I can definitely tell this is Maynard because look at his face. Look at his grumpy, irritated face. Well, you cannot really see it, but just, yeah, and he has a chin too. Fucking show that chin. Don't, don't stretch it. Be a fucking man. Oh my god, I love Linus. Um, don't light it. Don't be a pussy. Don't light it. Don't stretch it. Fucking show it like a man. Um. Oh, who's this? Oh, this is difficult. I don't think it's Adam Jones. That. Yeah, voice crack. I don't think it's Adam Jones. I think it is Paul Diamore. Honestly, Paul Diamore. Cringe. Leave is not a man. He's not a man. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I corrected you, and then you corrected yourself. There we go. Leave is a pussy. Oh yeah, this is Adam Jones. This is Adam Jones right there. So they actually included Paul Warner, really, which is kind of honorable for them to do. That is a nice gesture though, because he was in the band. He was kind of an underwhelming bassist. I do like Paul more, but Justin Chancellor just gets it, you know. Or speaking of Justin Chancellor, this probably is Justin Chancellor. Probably. I'm probably confusing the bases right there because Justin Chancellor doesn't really show up in interviews and stuff like that. He isn't really present in the future or in Tool at all. Yeah, so it is probably Justin Chancellor. He's not really, he's not really visible because Maynard just takes all the attention with his like his bra and like his face paint and shit like that. His Kiss tribute band, which is way better. I love Kiss, don't get me wrong, but Tool, man, fuck no. This is a really cool picture of Adam here, right there. Like he's releasing his own book or something. It's a really cool picture. Yeah, the Saliva album cover, pretty cool. And then we have, yeah, then we have this live show with Maynard, just kind of having an erection or so. I don't know what he's doing here. I do love me some Tool shows, but they are weird as fuck though. Yeah, really nasal picture writer. I don't know what that's all about. More nasal pictures. I don't know. Danny Carey kind of coming, I think. Look at his face. Look at that face. Oh, look at Maynard right here. Oh my god. Look at that body. What you look at Maynard? I don't know what Maynard is on about with these costumes. He's probably joking. Oh, Maynard is. Oh no, he's not playing an instrument, but it really looked like he was playing the guitar. But of course, Adam does it. Just look at Maynard. I actually never read this book, I think, or saw this book. Look at his face right there. Would you look at this face? Um, no, not a cool picture. Salival pick, more zoomed in for some reason. Some more 9 Nails. These are a lot of pages though. The solar video, that's pretty cool. Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, more salival shit. This looks really like CGI. It doesn't look that bad, honestly. I mean, if I do want to watch some CGI, then fucking watch Vicarious or something. That's the best CGI shit ever. Besides that, I cannot really think about anything good that CGI did. Really. That song and video is just amazing. Oh, Prison Sex, one of my all-time favorites. That is a great one. Yes. These are getting really good right now. We're getting like the music videos of Undertow and Anima era. Yeah, more Prison Sex. Mm-mm-mm. I gotta love that. I love the imagery in that song. But every Tool video ever is amazing. I mean, Adam Jones doesn't make consistent videos, but whenever he drops one, fucking hell. Fucking hell, man. My favorite Tool music video is easily Stinkfist. Ooh, that is a good one. It's my favorite though. I don't know. That is a great song though. They have a bad no, that Tool doesn't have a bad song. Vigenti Tree. Vigenti Trees is probably my least favorite. That's from that's the closure on 10,000 Days, which basically left Tool on a low note. But it's not really a song. It's kind of like an ominous kind of eerie outro kind of song. Transition, 5 minutes. That's pretty much the word moment, the final song, but it's not really a song if you know what I mean. It's kind of like disgusted without the speech. I'm talking about the music video. My favorite song though is Schism. Yeah, the music video. Is my favorite music video though, the Stinkfist one. My favorite Tool song is Lateralis. I mean, it's pretty obvious. That's, I mean, how is that not your favorite song? That's just the best. Oh Jesus Christ. What are my favorites? Yeah, I'm gonna look this up. You know the on Metal Storm because all of their videos are just fucking. You know, they're just it. Really, they're just it. The new album from Richmond's Finest, Purveyors. Oh, there we go. Which was also produced by the guy that did Nirvana and Soundgarden. Oh my God, Soundgarden! That's friend of yours. Let's be friends. Come on here and yeah, be friends. I do love people that love Soundgarden. Fucking hell, am I a fan of those? Every Tool video is cool except Hush. Not a fan of that. Oh, and where'd you go? Fuck yourself. Yes, yes. Oh my god, yes. Even that video is awesome. I don't give a fuck who you are. That video is awesome. I mean, they're just walking in a white room. You have that amazing bass line with Justin Chancellor, or that amazing bass line with Paul Moore because he was on the Tool EP and the first Tool album. And just everything musically is awesome about that song, and the video is really like fuck you music industry. I just love the kind of message that Tool is portraying in this video. It is their worst video, but it's still awesome as fuck though. So that should tell enough about the Tool video discography. That's the thing. It's not honestly. It's not honestly an official Tool. Well, it is. It is an official Tool video, kind of, but it's not your typical Tool video though, because it is the band members actually in a video, and that is really their only video with them showing up. And I believe Adam Jones was really like, how do you say that? He was really briefly in sober, I think. Still a good song and EP. Change that to great, and we're on the same line. Yeah, there we go. I want to change the same page, but who fucking cares? Yeah. Let's go to the Tool thing. Videos. New Tool album next year. Again. It's probably never gonna come out. I don't really give a shit at this point. If it never is gonna come out, then whatever. Actually, Watchmojo made a video about top 10 musicians barely appearing in their music videos, and I was like, yeah, you can put Tool on there, but they pretty much were on one music video, Hush, and pretty much everything else they weren't on there. By the way, isn't Hush a Deep Purple song too? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Hush is also a Deep Purple song, but oh, that's really difficult. Fuck. Do I prefer the Tool Hush or the Deep Purple Hush? But The Deep Purple version is a cover, so you know, yeah. I mean, Tool. Fuck yeah. The part at 2:30. Oh, he's gonna give his opinion in like 20 minutes. Message to Harry Manback has a nice piano in it. I wonder who played it. Fuck you. Fuck off, you piece of scum. I hope you die of cancer. I really hope that you know what I'm saying here, because if you're not, I will probably, yeah, I lost a fan immediately right there. I lost a viewer immediately when I said that. No, so that was probably Strata. I know, yeah. That's a spoken word in Message to Harry Manback. So there we go. I do not know where that was going though, but I do really like the piano on that song. The part at 2:35 to 2:56, I kind of don't like because I was jamming out so hard, and then that came on that riff at the beginning at 4:30, 4:32, which is so fucking killer. Is my favorite part of the song. Yeah, I believe he's talking about the breakdown ending. You know the. 9 out of 10 would listen again. 9 out of 10 because I wish they had more at the end. That's fair. That's fair. You know, the ending was kind of like mellow. I do really love the ending because it just ends on a really like sour, really dark, really like fucked up note. Like, oh, now you done it. I just love that song. Fucking Wedding Nails, mate. I will probably send you another In Absentia song. Really. Just listen to the whole album, mate. It's fantastic. Um, I should probably recommend Blackest Eyes because that is pretty much one of their anthems. That is the opening song of In Absentia. You're probably gonna love the song more because it is more catchy. So yeah, I'm probably gonna share that song for a bit. Oh, a Tree. I love Tree. Arguably has the best bass line of Porkman Tree of all time. I'll be back. Gotta go eat beans. Beans. All right. You ate my beans, nibba. Some downfall style comments right here. I mean, gotta love to mock downfall for a bit. I have to say, I believe this was the most recent stream where all those guys were in that. This really fucking racist guy, you know, they were talking about Tool 2 and then jokingly matter. Don't really like that because they're kind of mocking Tool, but you know, it's all fun. It's all fun and game. So who cares? What's the thing? Well, Tool is kind of a meme on their channel. I don't really like that, but you know, it's the downfall network. What do you expect? But honestly, that stream, they were really fucking racist on that stream. But of course, everything is taken with a grain of salt, and everything is like, you know, what do all those generic YouTubers say? You know, not that Downfall's a generic YouTuber, everything but Downfall's really fucking unique, special channel. Um, but you know, all their videos are what is the fucking word? Jokes, you know? They're not serious. What is the fucking word I'm looking for? Oh, fucking, you know, Levy says it all, or said it all the time. I believe Sir Risegum says it all the time. Like, oh, it's this, so it's not real. It's not serious. It's a joke. Fuck me, mate. It literally is on the tip of my tongue. Fuck me, mate. You know, I don't want to finish this, not the stream per se, but just fuck me, mate. Fuck me. How is it called again? We're just gonna keep on this note forever. Oh my god. I'm so close. By the way, where is close? Fuck me. Oh, help me, Phantom, help me here. What is the fucking word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, we're just gonna keep like an hour. We're just gonna think about an hour, but because I don't want, you know, I don't give up. If I'm into something, I don't give up. What word? Like that is the one word. Levy uses the word. Rice Gum uses the word. Other generic kind of like controversial YouTubers that say, "Oh, our content is this." So it's all comes under that line. So it's a really easy word to say, not irrelevant. No, no, no. But it's basically like a word to say. Your content is that word. So fuck's sake. That your criteria is that. Your criteria is that word. And they basically say all of our videos are that. But I fucking forgot the word. I probably need to watch like one Levy video, and I already know it. So I don't know. Content? No. All our content is content. Very good, Phantom. No offense. Oh my god. Fuck me, mate. Hmm. I believe iDubbbz criticized him for this too. I don't know what you're talking about. All of our content is. Oh, I don't want to get this. I really want to get this. Levy is here. I don't fucking know. The blood was here. Yeah, there we go. I literally go to Levy's channel in this shitty fucking intro. It was like a 1-year-old video or now 11 months. That is pretty much the best Levy moment right there, where they're just kind of like this beat. I like those ass and like chick. 1 to the 2 to the 3. Exactly. I really don't know if that's copyrighted right there. Well, I believe whenever I had copyrighted music in my videos, it just is silent. You just have the video stays, but I have to click on edit, and YouTube just takes up all the music clips. But the word I was looking for was satire. Satire is like fuck's sake, mate. Levy, Rice Gum, all of these fucking jokes are there. Fuck you guys. Like satire my ass. Making fun of autistic people, making fun of Snaggletooth right there, making fun of Stomedy, Fuck you. That's not satire, that's cyberbullying. Well, I'm looking like a Two-Face right now, really. Again, but I'm gonna turn on a light because now it's dark again, or it light, now it's dark, so fuck me. That's basically what you should get out of this. Fuck me. But yeah, people that say, "Oh, we use satire," and fuck those people, because fucking it doesn't work like that. When all of your videos are jokes and you make like a serious video about, "Oh yeah, guys, I fucked up and yeah, I want to forgive you. I want likes. I'm hungry for money," all of your videos are satire. All of your videos are jokes. So that is not a serious video, right? I know this is a point that I believe iDubbbz addressed or somebody else, but it's so fucking true. All of those guys, fuck them. Fuck those people. Fuck's sake. It's so funny. I cannot think of the word, and the first couple of lines that I read of Levy's about page is satire, and I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, fuck's sake, man. Fuck Levy. Fuck a Rice Gum. Fuck all of those blokes. Fuck all of those blokes that say all our content is satire and it's actually not. Fuck those people. Let's get to quality again. Let's get to tool. Let's get to this fucking encore right here. Would you look at that? Fucking the master plan. It still is my background thing. I have it for I believe a month right now, but I'm probably gonna change it. But it is just so fucking perfect. I love that. That's Oasis in it. Are you mad for it? Yes. Oh man, man. Um. Oh my god. Yeah. I don't want to make a video like misunderstood bands or something. I want to make because we have these crazy things, and what I mean with that is that we have these bands that we love, and they're kind of like hated bands, or they're kind of like oh, they're not respected, or they're nobody likes them or gives a shit about them except for this guy or this guy or this gal. Don't want to don't want to how do you say that? Don't want to leave anyone out of it. So, Phantom, what is your the band that you love that everybody seems to hate? Because I do want to say Halloween or Nightwish or something, but Halloween is like they're pretty much the forefathers of power metal. So there are probably a lot of people that love Halloween. I like Halloween. I do like me some Halloween, but I'm not really a big fan of power metal. But they're kind of more like classic metal, so I do still like them. I do think a lot of hipster kind of like nerdy people like Nightwish. So there we go. There are a lot of people that like Oasis too, but they get more flack than they get love though. So an example. I fucking love Oasis. I'm pretty much like the only person in like a 100 kilometers fucking distance that loves Oasis, and the rest just don't give a shit about them. They only know Wonderwall and Back in Anger, Stop Crying Your Heart Out. And Brody loves Kiss, and everybody around him hates Kiss. I really love Kiss right now too because they're just catchy. They're captivating. All of their songs are just rocking. Most of their songs, correction. Most of their songs they have some duds, but yeah, they don't really have a terrible album. They don't have a Saint Anger or a Lulu in their discography. They're just consistent. They're a consistent hard rocking band. So there we go. So I only oh yeah, Camel. Camel. No, well, there are people that like Camel, but Phantom is pretty much the only one that really loves them, whereas Rock do hates them. I don't mind them. I think they're all right. But yeah, Phantom does seem the only one that actually likes them. Summoning, maybe that's a good one. That is a good one. Yeah, I've heard some summoning. It's not really for me. It's kind of like Sun O, honestly. I do love me some Sun O, but that's kind of like more atmospheric kind of music. It's not really music. It's kind of like more of an atmosphere rather than actual musicianship. Because Suno is basically just 20 minutes later. Wom, 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 wom. That's basically Suno in its entirety. Wait, summoning is like Suno? Well, not exactly, but they are the equivalents of Suno. Suno is doom metal. Maybe summoning is the black metal equivalent of Suno because summoning is kind of like slow and mellow shit, and it's kind of like atmospheric music. From that standpoint. And both bands I like in that matter that they're kind of like atmosphere bands, but I don't really like atmosphere bands because I keep songs in a playlist and I want to jam out to songs, and when I'm like, I want to rock and roll all night, a party every day, and when I'm done with that, and then you have, then you have a 20 minutes summon or a Suno song, and I'm like, Nah, nah. Summoning is like Lord of the Rings metal. Ooh, that is a controversial opinion. I would say that Lord of the Rings is kind of like heavy. It's kind of like adventures, where summoning is more mellow and dark. And I see where you're coming from, though. I see where you're coming from, but I don't really agree with that statement, because summoning is just way too mellow and way too edgy. I just think they're kind of edgy in a way. I do like Stronghold, though. That's a good album, but outside of that, Jesus Christ. All of their lyrics talk about talking stories. Oh yeah, they probably do. But you have a way better band for that, though. And I mean, should I really say the name of this band? Because it's really obvious. Should you say it? Should I say it? If you really think about it, like Mind's Morgul, I don't know what it is. But pretty much the best bands, and pretty much the only band that talked about Lord of the Rings right, I think, was Led Zeppelin. And I'm not sure if Led Zeppelin is really a consistent Lord of the Rings teller, but they had some, storytelling in Zeppelin 2 and Zeppelin 4. I believe there was some on Physical Graffiti. I believe there's some on House of the Holy. Those beans were good. Well, glad you enjoyed it. Let's listen to Blackest Eyes now, because I am really black as fuck right now. But I think that Led Zeppelin is easily the best Lord of the Rings band, if that is a thing. Because they did talk about Lord of the Rings briefly here and there, and I just think whenever they touched that stuff, they just did it fantastically. Just fuck's sake, mate, fantastic band, but that's really not an unpopular opinion right there. Yeah, let's listen to that song right now. Glad the beans were good. Did it feel good? Um, for me, Blind Guardian is the ultimate Lord of the Rings metal, but Led Zeppelin was good at writing songs about Lord of the Rings. Led Zeppelin 70% Lord of the Rings, 30% sex. Well, they were kind of like a sexually going band, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I can get behind that. I can get behind that strategy comment right there. So there we go. Yeah, that is pretty good. The lemon song, yes. How did the lemon song go again? I believe it is the lemon song. I love Heartbreaker. Hold on, the Love is a classic. Moby Dick. Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about drum soda, that is pretty much the best drum soda right there. Red Salad I really love, but Moby Dick just takes the cake. Squeeze my lemon till it drips down. Yeah, I believe it was a lyric. I honestly don't really give a shit about lyrics. I believe, I don't know if you guys watch this, but Lars Ulrich actually has a show about, it's electric. She is electric too. Yeah, and yes, he has a show where yes, high star profile guests on the show, musicians. Rock and metal, kind of similar to Metallica, Lars Ulrich. He is a really good interviewer, though. I really like his interviewing kind of style. He is kind of a douchebag, honestly, but I think in these recent years, his drumming got shittier, but his behavior got better. If you know what I mean. That I never stood still by that, but that is actually kind of true. He is a really nice person nowadays, but he is pretty bad at drumming, though. I have to say. And that was Emma Evil, I believe, and James was just laughing like Jesus Christ, Lars. You've really lost it now, didn't you? Um, oh fuck me. But I do really love those interviews, because I believe he reviewed Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins, Dave Grohl of former fame Nirvana, and Foo Fighters, of course. Love Nirvana, like Foo Fighters, I guess. What else? I don't know. Noel Gallagher, and he said in one point of the interview, and I was like, "Fuck yes, Noel. Fuck. This is why I love you. This is why I love Oasis. This is why I love the Gallagher Bros. All my favorite rock and roll tunes of all time. I couldn't care that. I couldn't give a shit about what they are saying though. It's the lyrics captivate the melody to enhance the music to invoke the harmony. You know, he was saying something like that, and I was like, "Fucking perfect, yes, Noel, yes." I was like going like, "Yeah, exactly," and Lars was going like, "Exactly." Noel just he has a way with words, and I'm just like, "Yes, it's just perfect." I love that. Funny thing is that in the making of the original Lord of the Rings animated movie, there's an animated Lord of the Rings movie, really. They tried to get the rights to use Led Zeppelin songs as the soundtrack to the movie, but sadly couldn't get the right. Oh my god, that would have been the best thing ever. Having Led Zeppelin, having having the best rock tunes with the best movie. That yes, fuck yes. You know what I mean? Uh, if somebody would say that Lord of the Rings movies are the best movies ever, I wouldn't really hold it against you because they are fucking amazing. Lars is a good drummer. He's just off time a bit now and uses more simple, simple drumming techniques. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Well, he interviewed Billy Corgan, Dave Grohl, Noel Gallagher. I believe James Hetfield, Kirk Hammett, Robert Trujillo, too. Um, just because it was pretty funny. And actually, I believe Kirk Hammett, he has kind of like a more classic rock style, and he was talking about that Jimi Hendrix really inspired his guitar playing. And I'm really looking forward to watch the retrospective from Jimi or about Jimi Hendrix. You know, they actually go to downfalls. Previews about the retrospectives. Then Jimi Hendrix was featured in that, and Rage Against the Machine. So I am really looking forward to that. Well, Lars is the best drummer in Metallica. I can say that at least. Um, that is funny, but I think the Beatles did it better, though. You know that joke. Um, how did it go again? The interviewer asked, "Is Ringo a great drummer?" Ringo. I don't even think he's the best drummer in the Beatles. And I was looking at him like, really? You know, Ringo gets a lot of shit, but he's not that bad. He is a great drummer for what he does with the music, though, if you know what I mean. Well, you know, he is kind of like the basic. He is kind of like the basics, fundamental. If you have, if you have like this family tree, this heritage of drummers, then Ringo starts basically the seeds, in the tree or under the dirt. That basically is the originator of all of the drummers that came after him. You know, when you have the strong point, you have like Keith Moon and John Bonham and stuff like that, and then later on the tree you have Lars Ulrich and people like that. Nick Menza, but I can Charlie Benante, of course. You know the big four. Well, Lars is the yeah. There we go. Is it weird that somehow with every action movie I watch, I somehow hear immigrant song? I love that part. I believe Mike the Music Snob talked about this too briefly. That whenever I hear immigrant song, I think about the School of Rock movie. The wow, wow, when he just turns his face and he goes like wow. I just love that. I hate fuck. What? I'm gonna say something controversial. Well, we can talk about bands that we don't like though, because I believe I talked about Guns N' Roses last week. That I'm back into them again and I love them, but honestly, Guns N' Roses fucking garbage. So I hate Guns N' Roses. Honestly, they have some good songs, but I hate almost every Beatles album up until Help. Oh my god. Yes. I mean, you cannot say that with a straight face right there. Like fucks. I mean, you cannot be joking more than anything ever. Honestly, I really like Please Please Me. I don't blame you. I mean, Guns N' Roses fucking garbage. Honestly, they have some good songs though, but I just think that if they got a different singer and they did the songs that they did, maybe I would like Guns N' Roses. But honestly, they're just a garbage band. Honestly, I should have believed Rob to the first place in the first place because he was saying I believe in the last week's stream that oh Guns N' Roses bad band with good songs and I was like yeah that is kind of true. Dang, you're a nigger. Yeah, I kind of am. I don't know why I'm black right now. Back in the black, I hit the sack. I'm glad to know I'm glad to be back. I'm probably gonna open my curtains, really, because you guys cannot see me for the sake of it. I look like a shining album cover. Hopefully this is better. Yeah, there we go. That is yeah, I only have a black eye right now. But yeah, let's listen to speaking about black eye, let's listen to Blackest Eye. Blackest Eyes. I haven't listened to this song in a while, so I'm gonna drop it into the stream again. It is an amazing song. Well, every Pork Country song ever is amazing, so there we go. Blackest Eyes. That's pretty much if you type in Blackest Eyes, that is pretty much one of the first songs you will see. So yeah, let's drop that one in the comments. Phantom send me the link. Oh wait, why? Why should Phantom do it though? I mean, yeah, the link of the Blackest Eyes fits, but I have the link right here. So why shouldn't I share it with you? Why are you asking Phantom though? I'm kind of wondering. I mean, I have the link right here. I can just drop it in the stream. So yeah, let's drop it. I'm not gonna drop it until you say so, because I'm a fucker like that. But I have the link right here. Okay, then send it. There we go. I mean, why are you asking Phantom though? I'm kind of being nitpicky, but still. What does Phantom have to do with Pork Country? The first Beatles albums are just typical 60s pop. Then Helps comes and the good side of the Beatles starts digging out. Then we get Rubber Soul, Revolver, Sergeant Pepper, Magical Mystery Tour, etc. I really like Please Please Me though. Please Please Me is pretty good. It's a great album. Hard Day's Night is a classic. Help is pretty good. I mean, I see what you're getting at. Oh, I love this part right here. I just have to drop my whole argument right there and just have to sing the song. Feeling some kind of energy. I think Stratos is listening to it right now. I can love it and I will cry. Something under the tree that made you cry. I love this lyric right here. So you're right when your makeup runs. Just that lyric, just fucking hell, man, so jaw dropping. It is kind of like a more mellow, kind of more catchy song, and then later it gets heavier. Kind of a build up song. And you, my luckiest star. I actually have, I believe, green gray eyes, if you were wondering. Well, what do I? Yeah, I believe kind of greenish. Have green eyes. Kind of unique if you think about it. You usually hear brown or blue. So there we go. I haven't listened to this song in a while, so kind of rusty on the lyrics. I love this part right here, the heavy part. The breakdown. Drum fill. This ending drum fill while the pause. And then the metal part. I just know. I mean, Bork Material just they're my band, you know. They're just I just know everything about them, honestly. Well, not everything, but I'm a hardcore fan. The stream has been going for almost 2 hours. I just love all these lyrics. I got a secret in my garden. I got a scar. Just all these words. Some of my favorite words ever. It is kind of weird to hear that like that, but when you think about it, garden. I love. You know, scar is a cool word. Just it doesn't make any sense, but Porcupine Tree uses it in the way that I'm just like, yes, I love to hear this in musical form. So it's just perfect, I think. Well, honestly, I do really love the song. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's kind of weaker, honestly. It's weaker than Wedding Nails. It used to be one of my favorite songs, but it is kind of like, um, what's the thing? It is kind of like a more commercial song. I don't really mind commercial songs, but you know, it is kind of weaker. I think Wedding Nails is better, but just think that the album gets better and better as it gets going. Honestly, but it was a great song though. Oh, speaking of Phantom's favorite video right there, you cannot see this. You cannot see this. No, this is the Stinkfist video, but you cannot see this. Wow, that is disappointing. Stream has been going for almost 2 hours. Yeah, what about it? You know, I've streamed for longer, so there we go. More Stinkfist shit. Maybe you can see this. Well, not really. You can see the burning shit a little bit. The main riff of the song reminds me of Dazed and Confused. Really? A little bit, I guess, but no, not really. Days of Confused. No, not really. Not enough. I need more. Oh, the stream. Not enough. I need more. I mean, it is pretty good so far, though. And I haven't even opened my bag, really. I'm probably gonna go downstairs and talk to my mom. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. Can you see this? Oh, fuck me. You can. Well, you can. You cannot really see it, but it's such a cool, distinct lyrics. Well, they're not lyrics, but there's a fork and a TV with the anima core and the Smurf or the blue person looking at the screen. This is great imagery. I love this. There are actually no lyrics in this because it's not an official album, but it's such a cool bootleg or whatever it is. You know, such a cool live album. Because I have this on vinyl, this thing, but you know, you don't have this the packaging. You don't really have that with vinyl, honestly, but that's not a thing that I needed, honestly. It's not a needed thing for the music. But it actually misses like an original Tool song in there. I believe there are like one or two original songs on this album, and I believe it was called Merkaba or Merkaba. And they left it all on the vinyl for some reason. They only had, the No Quarter, Led Zeppelin, and their own songs, I believe, or a Peach cover of Justin Chandler's band. And I was like, really, like the only original song you're gonna leave off of this album? Fuck me. Yeah, this is from Anima. Oh, I just love every Tool video. By the way, I still haven't chosen my favorite Tool video. Fuck me. Yeah, they ended with the guy. Oh, free me, flush it all. Yeah, you can actually see this. Flush it all down the fucking drain. Learn to swim, you fucking generic imbecile. What is? Oh yes. Parabola. Fuck yes. That is weird as shit. What is my favorite? Well, yeah, you actually have this post right there where the guy goes like, "Oh, just give it to me." You actually have that pose, and actually that pose is used in a lot of memes when oh, something generic happens. Oh, you're thinking about it more briefly, or you're thinking about it more. You're thinking even more about it, or you're getting really into it now, and you're basically in Zen mode. Then you have like these stages, and then you have also this one. The Tool video. So actually, Tool is kind of a memeable band in a way. Mind Schism, that video ending is weird as fuck. I love the part where Danny Carey's drumming, and you have this flaming part, and whenever Danny stops with drumming or the music stops, the flame stops. Like the flame, the spark is out of it. I do really love that metaphor in a way. I do really love the imagery. Sounds like Gordon Ramsay. Flush it down, learn to swim, you Yankee Danny Doodle shite. Oh my god. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay should be a band member of Tool, honestly. Or Tool should, well, no, Tool shouldn't really cook with Gordon Ramsay because they're probably gonna flip him over something and walk away. Lol. Where's the lamb sauce? Um, fuck no. Did you actually saw that part? I believe Watchmojo made a video about it. Tot een Gordon Ramsay outburst. And the number one was so fucking ridiculous. I was like, this is the stupidest bitch ever. Gordon was opening the trash can, and if you open it, there was all spaghetti lying in it. Mom spaghetti. But it was like, are you fucking kidding me? There was like the whole trash can was filled with spaghetti, and it looks like Gandhi's flip. Yeah, I believe he was saying that. Yeah. And then he was getting it out of the trash can, and he was saying, "Look at it, look at it, look." And the more he got out of it, the more he raised his voice, and the chick was just going like, she was just like, "No, don't do this." But I mean, if you're wasting so much food, I'm like, yeah, you need to get called out on because I know it is stressful to cook with Gordon Ramsay, or it's stressful to cook in general in a place like that, in a restaurant, especially with Gordon Ramsay. But if you're up for the challenge, then go for it. Don't beat that bitch. I don't fucking know her name, but fuck that bitch. What are you? An idiot sandwich. Yeah, that was actually like I believe a scene. It was if you actually think that is real, it is fake. It is a fake thing, but it was pretty funny. What is my favorite though? Oh yeah, probably Parabola. That's probably my favorite. Yeah, just the human becoming one and the thing dying and just the forest. I just love everything. Yeah, I know it's fake. Fake. You fucking donkey. Um, I mean, honestly, if you go to Metal Storm, every Tool video has a 9. Prison Sex has a 9.8. Jesus Christ. You know, they all have pretty much flawless ratings. Hers has an 8.9, so that's the only one that doesn't have a 9, but it still is really highly ranked. It's nearly a 9. And Parabola has a 9.9, so it pretty much is a perfect video in that sense. Pretty much. So there we go. I'm probably gonna open more of the bag, really. Or I'm gonna go downstairs to talk, to say, hey mom, when are you gonna order the pizza? Because I will be away at 8. So whenever I get the pizza, I'll probably end the stream. I don't. Maybe that's probably gonna happen in like a few hours. Really. Jacksepticeye's favorite band is Tool. Yeah, I believe he was talking about what is the thing um about um he was talking about the leather red kind of like the whole thing behind it, and I basically have the same opinion as Maynard. I just kind of joke about that. I don't give a shit about the whole cryptic, you know, secrets that are in that song. I just do not give a shit. I love the music. You have a word for that. Yeah, I have no clue. I don't fucking care. So I'm probably gonna talk to my mom. Maybe she's gonna. Well, she is gonna talk back though because I'm asking her a question. Goddamn it. And then, well, I'm gonna order some fucking pizza. Or well, she is gonna do that. And then, then I'm probably gonna end it whenever I get the pizza. So, you do not want to see me eat. YouTubers that eat on stream, or not per se on streams, that's alright, but in videos. I'm like, can you not wait for like a fucking second? Jesus Christ. It's just a bit dark in here. Well, it's pretty light, but
Ja, is goed. Ja, bedankt. Tot ziens. Ja, dankjewel. Tot ziens.
did you just order?
Yes. Hoezo? Was het te vroeg?
No.
Ja, maar die mensen...
I actually said to the chat, do a food review on this. I was actually just saying to the fans, hey, I'm gonna ask my mom, are you gonna order? And you were just ordering.
Yes, I did.
So that was really convenient, or
Convenient?
Or how do you say that?
Yeah, how do you say that? What's the Dutch word?
No, not the Dutch word, the English word.
Nee, maar wat wij zeggen.
Toevallig.
Oh, toevallig. What a coincidence.
Yeah, what a coincidence.
Yes.
There we go.
Because I thought there's coming no reply on WhatsApp.
Oh, did you send a WhatsApp?
I asked you what time should I order.
Oh, there we go. I was too busy with talking to my fans.
So I thought.
Do you want to be in the stream?
In the stream?
Yeah.
I thought I was in the stream.
No, you're not on the screen, are you?
Oh, well, I don't really want to.
No. Alright, then I'm just gonna do this.
But it's gonna take. I think an hour. They always say 45 minutes. But.
Oh, one person is leaving. Strata.
Oh, why?
I actually gotta go. See you, Ominous. See you, Phantom. Have a good day. Have a good day, mate.
Okay, have a good day.
Okay. You can maybe say bye, but whatever.
Bye.
Yeah.
But who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Phantom fan.
Oh yes, but who did you say goodbye to?
To Strato, another fan.
Oh, how many people are now online?
Well, there are more people online, but there are a lot of people online. But I have 2 fans watching my stream.
Oh.
And now I have 1.
But you were already talking for a couple of hours.
I'm talking for 2 hours right now. You can see that right there.
2 hours. Oh, what are you talking about?
What were we talking about? We were talking about Kiss.
Yes.
We were talking about Van Halen. We were talking about that Guns N' Roses success. Porkman Tool.
Do you get
There's my mom. There's my mom.
but are people talking back?
I mean, Phantom just said Tool.
Oh,
Oh wait, you have ordered a pizza from like there? You know the nearby.
well, I thought it wasn't ready yet. Maybe I should have checked.
Well, where did you order the pizza?
Well, it's coming from Hotton,
Hattem.
and that's why it takes so long. Because,
Saying Hottem in English is just the worst thing ever.
yeah,
Hattem.
but anyway, your sister said there was coming a new one nearby here in the shopping center.
Alright. I actually look fine as fuck, right?
Yes.
No, you know what I mean?
You're happy with your hair and everything?
I'm happy with. Well, I'm a little bit too. How do you say that? I'm a little chubby, but besides that, fun looking boy. You know what I mean?
And what do people respond to that?
Well, Fenton just said bye and or bye Strato and Tool. Like we were talking about Tool,
Yeah.
and that's the last thing he said. He still needs to make a reply.
But I mean, when you say I'm looking good, they don't say, oh,
He says dot dot dot.
huh?
He says dot dot dot.
What does that mean?
He's speechless.
Oh, speechless.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, no comment. He actually made a video about me talking about that I was calling him like a fine looking boy in one of my videos or in one of my streams.
What? Say what?
Fucking hell, these nuts. He was talking about, or I was talking about that I found him a fine looking boy in one of my earlier streams,
Oh,
and then he made a whole video about that
wow. Why?
because he found that funny.
Oh,
And
yes.
then he titled he named, he named the video ominous with a point. Although it is a name, but whatever.
What does he look like?
Well, I can actually look it up. Really.
But, je moet nog geld insturen. Wanneer ga
Ik moet nog gelden. I had to exchange money. Yeah.
After dinner?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but we have to get the money ready before the man comes.
Yeah, but you have the money, right?
And you just said you're gonna pay half.
I mean, you can just pay it, and then I will pay
Oh, yes.
some back to you. That's
Okay.
way easier. I mean, come on now.
I can do that. Well, let me see if I have
Fucking
it.
fly. Just lands on my middle finger like, yeah, fuck you too, bitch. Yeah, I was looking on Phantom. Just an Iron Maiden retro.
Iron Maiden, but-
Iron Maiden retrospective. Do you know what a retrospective is?
No.
No.
What does
It means that you basically, are reviewing a band's discography. That is what you do. That's basically it, really. Here's Phantom. Oh, yeah.
Die microphone gaat hier
This
weer,
is
hè?
Phantom. This is Phantom. You're actually gonna watch this video? Oh no.
Oh, no.
Mom, watch this.
Yeah.
This is Phantom.
Oh. Wow, the hair.
He has longer hair than me.
Yeah.
Let's put it at full volume. You cannot hear him though.
Wat zegt hij allemaal?
I cannot hear it. You have to listen to with headphones, otherwise you cannot hear him. He's holding it kind of too high, I think. You
Yeah,
cannot really
inderdaad.
see the albums.
Je ziet maar de helft.
You only see half.
Oh, sorry.
I have to translate everything you say.
This is also the first time that Eddie had sort of these types of vibes. When they were
Yeah, there we go.
Where's he
he had
from?
sort of
He is from, how do you say that, Finland?
Ah,
I think he's from
because I
Finland.
thought his English doesn't sound like he's American.
He was really scared to watch the video because he's like, oh no, I don't want to be in a video. And I was like, Yeah, too late, mate.
Too late. But your hair looks really nice. I
My
think.
hair looks nice.
It's better than having your hair straight.
Yeah, I think my one, or my hair has kind of a curl to it.
Yeah.
And Phantom's hair is just kind of like just
Straight
straight to the
down.
point.
Yeah.
Straight boy.
As well.
Cringe.
That's how you have it naturally.
Yeah.
You have no choice.
Yeah, so this is kind of getting boring. So.
Oh.
Or do you want to
Nee,
say
ik ga
something?
wel even.
No.
Ik ga nog even verder. Maar waar gaan we het eten opeten?
Where do you want the pizza? Or
We can go
yeah, where do you want to eat it?
sit in the kitchen, I think, because I don't want to look at the dog when I'm eating. It spoils my appetite, really.
Then don't look at the fucking dog.
Because when I eat with your sister, we sit there and the dog is right in my face, and it's really annoying. But then we have to watch the telly, so there's no choice.
We have to watch the telly.
Ja, ik zou Boerse Vrouw willen kijken, maar dat is nog niet begonnen. Dat is pas om...
Yeah. Well, should I wait here for the? Yeah, probably.
Nou, nee, dat duurt nog heel lang.
Hoe lang?
Nou, zal ik even uitrekenen? Hij zegt 3 kwartier, dus we kijken even hoe laat ik gebeld heb.
Oh fuck me. That's gonna be. Well, I'm gonna make the stream 3 hours. So there we go.
Die man zei, ik had...
Oh, Phantom was away for some reason.
Oh, and now he's back?
Yeah.
So soon?
I didn't know he was gone. I didn't know that because he's not saying, "Oh, I'm right back" or something. He's just disappearing. But
Dat wel.
whatever.
Moet je even weggooien, want ik hou hem helemaal...
Please. He's empty. It's empty though.
Okay. Maar vond je het lekker met alle shit die erin zit? Hele lijf. Moet je kijken wat er allemaal in zit. Look at that. All the ingredients.
I mean, you don't have anything better to drink, so I have to do something.
What about Coca-Cola?
Um,
Although it's 0.
That's pretty garbage, honestly.
Welke datum was het dan? 14. Ja, inderdaad. 10 dagen geleden was het ook al bij de piramide.
I mean, yeah, I'm probably gonna wait for it because the people, the Phantom doesn't understand what you're saying, so.
Oké, ik heb besteld.
Yeah, she's just gonna continue in Dutch. There we go.
I ordered the pizza 18 minutes past 5, and now it's 12 minutes later, so that means we still have
to wait half an hour.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, I'm not a retard. Yeah.
Half an hour. So,
I'm making that sound because there's a really annoying dog underneath me. Are you still talking?
3 minutes past 6, the pizza will be here, but probably later, so we'll make it 6:15.
Alright.
Ik heb voor jou pepperoni gedaan en
Pepperoni.
toen wou ik een vegetable vegetarisch doen, zegt die man. Ik doe de anchovies op. En
Anchovies.
olijven.
Ja.
En wat was de andere vieze?
Yeah, we'll see.
lijkt me
We'll
lekker
see.
stukje. Oké, ik heb pepperoni. Ik heb tonijn gedaan, dus we kunnen ook nog een stukje ruilen met elkaar.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Spot, we gaan een spot.
Or I will probably,
Ja?
I will probably get my wallet now, really. You know, to make the exchange. To get the money ready for you.
Oh, nu?
Yeah, just to get it out of the way.
Oh, yes, oké.
Whoa, Mom, I'm a nigger. Because my screen is black. Damn, boy, I'm a fine looking nigger. If I say so myself. Oh, wait. Well, this is getting kind of racist, though. You know, it's kind of like, ooh, it's how do you say that again? Fuck me. How do you say that again? You know, the satire, the whatever. Ooh, it's all satire. It's a joke. Fuck you. Charging my phone. Of course, it doesn't work because my. Oh yeah, of course, it's not fucking hell. It's not plugged in. Fucking dumbass. Look, Mom, I'm a nigga. Oh my god. You know, I was actually saying that, but just reading it back is just yes. Oh my god. It is kind of like Jesus, laughing at your own joke, but that was really a good joke, though, I have to say. Let's get this wallet. So I'm actually getting some mad some mad money's mother. Yeah, I'm talking really cringy now. I'm getting hungry. Yeah, let's go downstairs again. Doc, shut up. My pants are almost falling down. Mom, I'm a nigger again. Hey, Black Queen is in here. How you do? Oh, yeah, no. She's just ignoring me.
Well, ik ben even thuis. hoor.
What? I was saying, Mom, I'm a nigger.
Why do you say I'm a nigger?
Heyo. Hey, Mom, Black Queen is in here. Do you know who Black Queen is?
No.
He is a brony.
Really?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being a brony, though. But if you are a brony, you're basically like a middle-aged dude or like a grown-up dude that likes My Little Pony.
Oh?
Oh.
Why? Why would you like that?
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, you cannot like that, according to my mom. I'm 17. Yeah, so Black Queen is saying, "Oh, I'm not a grown-up. I am a teenager, so I can like that." Nee. I mean, I like My Little Pony. What do you think about that, Mom?
I didn't know that.
Oh, do you think I'm gay?
No. But why don't I hear any noise? Sound, I mean, cat. Look,
What
it's
the
your-
fuck are you watching?
It's from your little brother, but I don't see him and I don't hear
Oh
him.
yeah, you don't need sound for that though.
Why not?
uh,
I'm trying to recognize.
because probably the poster is a fucking retard and he doesn't know how to do jack shit with that thing. So there we go.
Oh, great.
But do you want to exchange some money? Because
Okay.
look at this mad YouTube money.
YouTube money?
Well, it's not YouTube money, but I just wanted to show off. I want to show off. Just measuring my dick size on YouTube. The show's ending after season 9. Wait, are there actually there are 9 Friendship is Magic seasons? You know, I was thinking, are there like 9 official My Little Pony seasons? But I think everything before that was it was called G3, I believe, or it had a different name. And everything before that was garbage. But My Little Friendship is Magic is actually cleverly written, and actually has some merit to it. It actually is kind of like a good show. Good. It's nicely written, so there we go.
What is nicely written?
My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic.
Oh.
And Black Queen is saying that it is ending after season 9. So there we go. Did not know that. But Black Queen is actually he actually posts reaction videos of him reacting to the episodes, and then he gives his opinion. So it's kind of like me watching a Watchmojo video, but then actually an actual show. An actual good product. Hey, am I right?
Oh. I'm counting.
Yes,
2,
those are
4,
previous generations.
6.
Friendship is Magic is generation 4. There will likely be a Gen 5, however,
Mm.
probably though. Because,
Mm.
My Little Pony is huge and you do not want to end that.
Mhm.
So probably the writers of Friendship is Magic are gonna move on to something else, and other writers for Gen 5 are gonna appear there. But I probably think it's gonna go downhill from there, because how do you get better than Friendship is Magic, honestly? I think this was a really, I had a really disgusting coin chip, which I actually found beneath the sofa when I was vacuuming the shit out of it. And actually found it the key to this whole house.
The key.
Yeah, and a coin, a really dirty coin.
Dirty coin.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is 15, so there you go. And what about this? Can I have it too?
How much is that? Count.
Well, not that much. I
Well,
think.
maybe you can count that, and I can have the 20.
Hello.
Hello,
Dat is niet
it's
eerlijk.
me.
This is for the pizza, remember?
Hello, me. It's me
Oh,
again.
Wait, you give me 10, 10 because
Give
I
me
have
10, and I
to
will
pay
20.
for the, you have to pay for the pizza, you know?
Oh, fuck me.
Dus, is it this?
I mean, but the pizza isn't $30 though, is it?
Nee,
No.
jij betaalt hier wel mee. En ik heb er niet voor betaald voor dat lunchspel.
So I got $5 now. Yeah, I got $5 for all this for all those coins. I got $5, really.
Yeah, but yeah, you give me 10 for the pizza, so it's fair now, isn't it?
Oh, fuck me.
It's hotels.
Yeah, you can keep the coins. I don't give a shit.
It's not that much.
No. I still have like $20 bills at my house. Literally. I mean, but I am probably gonna like go to a bank or something to get to deposit some money.
Yes?
But because you say, oh, you shouldn't do that because, oh,
You have to pay for it.
yeah, you have to pay for it. But how else should I pay then? Yeah, with scan, but you don't want me to do that, so
Can you sit there, please? I have to continue.
yeah, sure. Sure.
I don't know what you mean. What did you say?
I mean, you say I shouldn't scan, but I should pay. But you're saying too. But you're also saying that I shouldn't go to a bank to deposit money because that's
They charge you for
they
that.
charge you for that.
Yeah.
So what should I do then?
Then you have to spend your cash money when you go shopping, and then you don't have to scan that much.
But when I don't have cash money anymore,
Then you have to scan, but only when you have no cash. So then you don't have to deposit.
yeah, but if I don't have any cash anymore, I never have any cash anymore. So I should always scan.
Yeah, okay, but you have you always have a lot of cash. How come you have a lot of cash? But now you get the eating money on the bank.
The
And
eating money,
you need the feeding money.
the feeding money. Yeah, whatever. It sounds stupid either way, honestly.
Yeah, but it's a lot of money you get.
I haven't seen it because I simply don't have a big enough IQ to understand it. Oh, Rick and Morty. I've seen Rick and Morty. I think it's a good show, but it's probably one of the most overrated shows ever, honestly.
Oh, overrated.
It's a good show, but it's not the greatest thing ever, though, like everybody treats it as. It is kind of overrated in a way.
Oh.
Is Rick and Morty good? Well, I just gave my opinion, so there we go. It is a good show, though, but I don't think it's like one of the best shows of all time, honestly. If you actually go to IMDb, I believe it's in like the top 5 best shows of all time, and I'm just like, no, mate. That animation, that length. Well, the length doesn't really matter, but the show in general, it is good though. It is. I cannot deny the quality of Rick and Morty, but it's just not one of the best. I think, honestly.
I don't even know it. I don't think I ever watched it.
No, so there we go. What were we talking about again? I don't know. Hey, Mom, do you like Kiss?
Well, I don't think I really paid any attention.
I was made for loving you, baby.
Oh yes, of course that.
You know that song?
Yes, I don't really like that song. I think too many times.
Oh well,
It's not really that special. Do you like it?
I love it.
Really?
Yeah, it's sketchy.
I was made for loving
Actually, I love this song that's pretty much every Kiss fan ever hates, which is Forever. Forever is a really like mellow, kind of like quiet song on pretty much the worst album ever, and I think that song is a gem. So that great song from a terrible album, and even most people are saying Forever is a terrible song. So, no joke, I had a legit IQ test, and it resulted up to 148. And that's pretty high. So you probably watch Rick and Morty. Then that's a joke, by the way. If you didn't know that, that's a joke.
Why?
I don't fucking know. That's just a joke.
Oh.
So there we go. If the pizza man is gonna come over, don't say, "Oh, you grab it, ominous." Don't trick me into do that shit.
I say that to him.
Yeah, you say, "Oh, you get it," and I'm like, "Fuck off, fuck man."
Well, that would be nice.
Well, I wouldn't want
Oh,
to
will
do
you
that.
open the door?
No, fuck that.
Why not? Because then otherwise the man thinks, oh, it's that woman again.
Wait, do you have the money?
Yes, it's right there.
I mean, he doesn't really give a shit about that. He just is like, "Give me the money," and he runs.
You know that he often makes a mistake. Last time he charged too little, which is good, but now he said one pizza is 9, the other is 8. It's together 17, and then he says to bring them is 250. That makes it 20.50.
Hey, Phantom,
That's
our
wrong.
pizza is gonna be warm.
War? I
Yeah.
hope so.
Well, I hope so too. But I actually told you the story of Phantom having a cold pizza.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and he actually made like a drawing of that, and it was pretty funny.
You told me.
Well, I think I told you though, because his mom was talking about, "Oh, we have some cold pizza left," or so. It sounded like that to me,
Some
and
people eat cold pizza for breakfast.
yeah, I mean, cold
Didn't
pizza
try one.
is. If you have to eat cold food, that is probably the best food out there.
I think you did also a few times because you don't want to heat it up in the microwave.
No, because that's just disgusting.
So better eat it cold then.
Yeah,
Well, I don't.
or maybe in the oven, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, the
That's
oven.
that's all right.
I never use the oven anymore.
We actually have an oven, at around my place.
Oh yes.
I don't own the oven, but it is kind of confusing. It's kind of like a group kind of situation, but I do have my own apartment. But we have like an oven and like a microwave there, so I can
Where
actually
is
use
it?
that.
You have a kitchen to share
Yeah,
when you already have a kitchen.
yeah, you can eat there, but I did heat it up there, but I'm not eating that food anymore because that's disgusting, honestly.
Where is that kitchen?
Just how do you say that? By the guards or by the
Stoel.
Hmm?
Is there a stoel? Where's
I don't
bicycle?
fucking know.
There, behind your.
Yeah, behind there,
door
behind there.
window.
But I'm trying to think of a name of those people, that work there. The workers, I guess, the colleagues, whatever.
The begeleider.
Yeah, but how do you say that in English?
Good point. What is the begeleider?
The therapist or the
Therapist, yeah.
I don't know.
Youth worker.
the youth workers. There we go. I don't
Well, no,
fucking
that's
know.
not true because they don't only work with youth.
No, they also work with fat old people.
Because that woman across your hall, isn't she old?
I mean, there was like, I'm gonna read this fan comment first. My IQ is low because I watch JoJo. I'm kidding. It's because I watch Fist of the North Star. I do not know Fist of the North Star, but that's probably like one of those classic so bad it's good movies. Something like that, I think.
So
But
that is good.
yeah. The room.
The rule now.
I'm fed up with this world. I cannot take it. This is bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
I don't know it.
Yeah, she didn't even crack up, guys. Do you have a soul, lady?
Where did
There
you
you
get this from?
I just said it.
Yeah, but what is it? A series or
A movie.
film? Oh, a movie.
It's one of the best.
What's
So,
the title?
fuck's sake. I just said it twice.
Oh, sorry. What?
Oh, hi, Mark.
Say it again.
The Room.
Oh, the room.
It's so easy.
How old is
Everybody.
it?
Turn around, bitch. I got a use for you.
Oh, Tom House.
Yeah, my mom likes that band.
Well, that's unusual, isn't it? But now I heard that they wrote a song for Charles Manson, who's
Did you just hear that?
serial killer.
Well, they didn't write a song because they covered it on the Spaghetti
I
incident.
mean, he wrote a song for them.
Really?
Was it on the Spaghetti's album?
Yeah, but it's a clothing song.
Really? Let me see what the title was.
I don't care about you. Fuck you.
Oh, it's that song. Look at your game.
Yeah. Look at your game, girl.
Oh.
I do know guns, but I honestly do not like them. Honestly.
But here it says, Axl Rose said at the end of the song, "Thanks, Chess." And Manson got $60,000 for that song. What? and he's a serial killer. So they're supporting.
And it's not even a good song.
Spaghetti song. Let me check that.
I mean, just look at a spaghetti cover. I mean,
That's
Jesus
It's
Christ.
not even on that album.
You're one of the most acclaimed bands, and then you put out a record. Then you
You
put out
say
a record like this. Like,
You
fuck's
say
sake,
Look
mate.
at Your Game is on it, but I don't see it.
I don't own this record, by the way. My mom does. I don't own this.
It was the title, right? Look at Your Game.
You know, I'm not like, I'll throw this shit in the garbage. It is pretty bad, though. It is a pretty bad album, if you want me to review it.
Look at Your Game, girl.
Fuck
you.
Well, fuck you too.
No, but I know the song that you're talking about.
But she actually owned. This is a pretty funny story. She owned. I believe she has it in there in the closet. She owns a Vanilla Ice CD to the extreme. And I was like, the fuck is this garbage? And I just threw it away in the trash can. I was like, you're not listening to this garbage. And my sister was like, hey, that is a property of my mom. You're not going to do that. And I was like, don't fucking get into this mess. And I was like, fuck off, you know? Like my sister always does. But I mean, Vanilla Ice, really, Mom? Really?
I don't know, but that song you're talking about, it sounds so familiar.
What? Look at your game, girl.
Yeah, but
No, I don't care about you. That last song.
Oh, I don't care about you.
I just said that. I don't care about you.
Why does it say in the book, look at your game?
What?
Oh, it's that song, don't
Yeah.
care about you.
Or the song they covered "I Don't Care About You,"
Yeah.
and then at the ending they have like a kind of spoken where they have an outro kind of hidden kind of song. That is "Look at Your Game, Girl." How the fuck do I know this? Fuck me.
Wow, you know so much
Oh my god.
about a band you don't like.
I don't know so much about a band that I don't, but they have a very small discography, and I used to really like them. So fuck me.
Isn't it handy that you don't have to do that much research on them because it's so
It's so small.
yeah, small.
I mean, if you listen to Kiss, you have to like dissect 20 albums of them.
Oh my god, 20
Yeah,
and Guns N' Roses.
6. You don't even know that, Jesus
Because
Christ.
they have so many live albums, and look at me, I have more than 6 because
You have 2. You have literally have 2 live.
and
So,
I
yeah,
have
two. Why do you have a greatest hits?
greatest. Well,
Why do you have that?
because that was the first one I ordered.
Oh, there we go.
It was a bit stupid.
Yeah. Here's palm spaghetti, knees weak, arm spaghetti. There's spaghetti on the sweater already. Mom spaghetti. The spaghetti incident. There we go. I mean, honestly, that's Eminem's song might be better than Guns N' Roses' entire career. Honestly,
Eminem, what Eminem?
that "Lose Yourself" song. That song's pretty good though. But modern Eminem, Jesus Christ, mate. I mean, Chinese Democracy is like a masterpiece compared to that garbage.
That's good.
And I gave Chinese Democracy a 3, so that should tell you enough.
3?
Yeah,
Whoa.
it is pretty bad. It's not a real Guns album. And even real Guns is kind of generic.
But this is even worse.
Yep. Yeah. So enjoy my money. Yeah, we will eat the cold pizza or pizza. Whatever, you know. Yeah. Lose Yourself is a good song. Thank you for confirming that, Black Queen.
Lose Yourself?
Yeah, listen to that song, Mom.
From who is it?
From Eminem.
Oh, Lose Yourself.
I agree. Well, Phantom agrees.
I
Now it is definitive. I should, yeah. Good luck with that. I should probably. My mom's going to the bathroom if you really want to know that. But I will probably show off like my mom's CD collection or what she's listening to at the moment. So we'll grab that for a bit. Look at this. I was almost falling over. Look at this fucking cover right there. Corroboration is key. What? What is that? Is that that's not an Eminem song because it sounds intelligent, so it probably isn't Eminem. So there we go. I've no idea what you're on about, really. But I'm gonna show you guys corroboration. Still doesn't make any sense. That's probably like a really difficult word that I never heard before. Um, Now I was actually wondering, like, what the fuck do I have in my pocket? But that's my wallet. My what? So we have this first album right here, which is Live Era by Guns N' Roses. I do. By the way, I do not own any of these CDs. This is not my hard work. My hard work pay going into this crap, honestly, because Guns N' Roses live. Honestly, outside of Live at the Ritz '87, they're pretty garbage. Honestly, to corroborate is to confirm details across multiple sources. I think you mean elaborate. Don't you mean that? I've heard of that word before, but maybe you say, or maybe you spell corroborate, but maybe you say elaborate. But I don't fucking know. This album, the best of Guns N' Roses live, sure, mate. I mean, doesn't it say? It does not say what year and shit. So yeah, recorded across the universe between 1987 and 1993. Pretty much when Guns was tolerable. Yeah. No, corroborate is a word. I've never heard of that word then. You guys don't really give a shit about Guns, I see. I don't really too, but I'm just showing off this collection. I mean, I don't like this band, but I have to agree. This is a classic. The Appetite, I mean, by the way, do not own this. Why are you holding it then? This is my mom's collection. I've seen them live. So what? I mean, seeing Axel live nowadays, Jesus Christ. I mean, him going with ACD, like, fuck's sake, man. Yes, this it's a classic. I mean, even Rock do thinks it's a classic. So, I mean, fucking hell. So there we go. It's a classic. Just front to back classic album. I mean, my rating for that album kind of stays. Honestly, it is a great album from a shitty band. Honestly, screw. You probably mean screw it. I'm back, but I'm probably gonna close it down in like a couple of minutes. So there we go. What the fuck is this? Oh, what the fuck? This is like some gay ass boy band shit. What the fuck is this? It does not say. I come back at the worst times. Yeah, I believe the last time joined exactly when I was ending, so that was pretty bad. I don't know where I think she's still like doing her business, but mom, what is this? What the fuck is this? Is this Take That?
Oh,
What is this?
Bros. What's it?
Bros.
Bros?
Bros?
They pronounce it bros.
That sounds retarded. What the fuck is this?
What is with two brothers with one friend?
Yeah, that looks gay as shit, honestly. Never heard that before, never will. But, mom, this is a classic right here. Just look at this pink back cover.
Yeah, what?
This is classic.
This is good. Huh?
This is good music.
Yes.
Yes.
I thought you would like it.
This of course.
Of
The
course.
Smiths.
But
Yes.
it's a collection. I thought you wouldn't like it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still a good band, so why? Why would I care? Hand in Glove, This Charming Man, classic. What difference does it make? Still Ill, great title.
What was the song with Mitch Verbonnen?
I actually just was about to read that. We're fucking soul links.
Wow.
I mean, sorry, fans and fan, but my mom and I soul linked as fuck. Heaven knows I'm miserable. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was a good one. William, it was really nothing. How soon is now is probably my favorite. You want to go home and you just want to die. Just perfect Smith lyric right there. Nowhere Fast, Shakespeare's Sister, Barbarism Begins at Home. The joke isn't funny anymore. That is a good title. It kind of reminds me of one friend that's kind of repeated a joke over and over again until the joke wasn't funny anymore. Kind of reminds me of that friend. So
Hoe
there we
is
go.
het?
Geril.
Oh, Gail, hoezo doet hij dat?
Yeah, he kind of repeats something because he doesn't know any better.
Yeah, why?
Because, well, he thinks it's a funny joke, so he keeps repeating it.
Oh, I thought maybe he forgot.
Maybe, maybe I don't. Well, you gotta give it to Tobias or Joel that they are more forgettable than Gerjong. Yeah, those are my those are my old friends. I don't really talk to them anymore. Fuck you! I don't do. I don't know. A little bit. I do think it's disgusting that Joel kind of, he posts a lot of Facebook shit with him making out with this fat girlfriend. And I'm like, nobody wants to see that, honestly. Yeah, Joel. He's just making out with his girlfriend and he posts that on Facebook. Like, yeah. Well, not per se like fat, but it's just kind of curvy, honestly. Yeah, and it looks disgusting. He's like a pale, blonde, white ass kid with no balls, and she is like this fat ass chick, which honestly she was kind of okay looking earlier in her photos, but she gets progressively uglier, I think.
Oh, because she's hanging out with him.
Yep.
Wow. Did you already know her?
Maybe my old friends are like fan of me, and they're actually watching this like fuck you, man,
Oh, yeah,
fuck
right.
you.
I don't think,
But I don't really give a shit, honestly.
I don't think they are. They're probably chilling and half stoned.
Yeah, they're kind of smoking weed and stuff like that. I'm not really like that. Oh my god, so much classics. The Headmaster Ritual, The Boy with a Thorn in the that's like the fan favorite on my channel, really. The Boy with a Thorn in the Side. That is a great
Oh,
one.
yes, that one's good.
Big Mouth Strikes Again. I mean, pretty much the Morrissey anthem right there.
Is that a song from them?
Yeah, that is. Was that from The Queen is Dead? I think so. There's a light that never goes out. Oh my god, yes. That is just perfection.
Actually, I should buy something on the Smith, but she keeps asking for something.
Yeah, you buy that shitty front bottoms rack, and then I will buy something from the Smiths because
Oh yeah.
the Smiths are just the shit, man.
Well,
Panic. Oh, Panic is a classic. Ask. You just haven't heard it yet, baby. Shoplifters of the World Unite. Shayla, Take a Bow. Girlfriend in a Coma. Then that video is pretty funny though. Of Girlfriend in a Coma
oh,
from the last album, which kind of underperformed. It was still pretty good.
no, I think
Shoplifters of the World Unite. Sheila, Take a Bow. Girlfriend in a Coma. Started something I couldn't finish. Last night I dreamed that somebody loved me. Oh, that's sad. Classic. Yeah, let's just kind of pick up the pace a little bit because the pizza guy's gonna come over and that's gonna be. Oh, you take it, ominous. And I'm like, no, mom, I'm not gonna do that. What the fuck is that? Take it to the tropic met Gerard Joling. If you don't know, Gerard Joling is kind of like a shitty folk singer of the Netherlands. Not my words. Not my words. Let's move on. That looks kind of shitty. So yeah. Well, he is gay. He's a homosexual. That is how you say it, mom.
Oh, yes, okay.
Be proper about this. Yeah, that's how my mom is right there. Like we have Strato Z right there, and he said his mom was like bipolar.
Oh,
And so he basically has the mom equivalent of Axl Rose.
Who?
Strato Z, one of my friends.
Oh, okay. His mom is bipolar.
And I was like, wow, sucks to be you.
Like Axl Rose?
Yeah.
His mom
I mean, you don't want an Axl Rose as your mom. Jesus Christ.
No.
Voila!
Wow, luckily he doesn't have.
Oh, yeah, by the way, 21 Pilots. Yeah, it's alright. I just kind of threw it away. Like, I don't care. There are some good songs on this album. It's alright. My sister kind of overhypes them. I think they're alright. My mom loves them because my sister loves them. So,
Doesn't like the dead one.
my. Does she?
She used to. But
Oh, alright.
she used to like him a lot better.
Alright, yeah, I don't really like this band. They're kind of boring to me, but alright, you know. You know, Cover Killer Nation saying that they're one of the worst bands ever, but I just think they're alright.
Yeah.
Or one of the worst current bands right now. I don't think they're that bad, honestly, but they're alright. You know, ABBA, of course, like my mom said. I mean, my mom loves them, my grandma loves them,
Yeah.
my fans love them,
Everybody.
I love them. Everybody loves ABBA. I mean, even Steven Wilson and Michael Eckerfeld of Pork Tree and Opeth love.
Wow.
ABBA.
Really?
Even they love them.
Who doesn't love
Who doesn't love ABBA?
everybody?
I mean, classics. The winner we're starting off already with the winner here. The winner takes it all.
Oh, that's part 3.
I've never heard any ABBA song. Shame on you, fandom. Shame on I'm gonna die.
I've never heard of that.
my mom is looking at me like, are you fucking real?
That's impossible. I mean, you cannot miss them out.
The winner takes it all. Just fantastic pop music. The King has lost his crown. Classic dance while the music still goes on.
Yeah, that one.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. Great song. Head over heels. Classic. Rock Me. I Have a Dream. Chiquita. Kind of a cheeky song, but still good. The Piper. On and on and on. Kind of like the ABBA relation, if you know what I mean. One of Us. Our Last Summer. Does Your Mother Know? Thank you for the music. I mean, perfect clothing song. Thank you for the music. Although it is a greatest hit, but whatever.
What is your favorite song?
The Winner Takes It All.
Oh,
It's
really?
such a great song. Or Fernando or Dancing Queen for that matter. Just classic. Phantom Get Out. Thank you, Strata. I mean, Phantom is MVP of the channel, but not knowing any ABBA song, that is just kind of like really made. They're one of the best pop sensations ever. So
Is he kidding?
no.
Oh.
I'll listen to them after the stream if that makes things better.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to listen to them if you don't want to, because Phantom is not really a pop fan. But, I mean, when pop used to be good, it used to be great. It used to be great pop music, and I love good pop music. So,
Yes.
and ABBA is pretty much the essence of a good pop band. So there we go. Name of the game, Arrival. I mean, even Rob loves them for the critical douchebag that he is. I mean, he even loves them. So there we go. Fernando is my favorite. There we go. Ring Ring. Ring Ring is kind of a cheesy song, but that's
I do. I like that one.
that's all right. Eagle, Summer Night City, Happy New Year, Angel Eyes, Money, Money, Money. That's a good one. Arrival's a classic. I love that album. Adante, Voulez Wow. However you say that. Kisses of Fire. Yeah, whatever. Voulez-vous. Oh, that's a good song.
Aha.
The Day Before You Came, When I Kissed the Teacher, Fernando. There we go. ABBA, the hits. The original one.
Yeah,
Waterloo.
that's one.
Oh, Waterloo is a great one. SOS is a great one. Dancing Queen, Knowing Me, Knowing You is great. Lay All Your Love on Me. Phantom is probably looking at me like, are you really liking pop music now? But pop is great. You know, classic pop music is great. So,
Yes.
not
Don't
most
make
of
that
it.
anymore.
No, not a lot though. Not a
There will
lot.
never be another ABBA.
No.
And they're from Sweden.
Exactly.
Yes,
Super Trooper.
Beauty Guy.
Like Opeth, like Battery, like Catatonia.
Oh, okay.
Opeth.
They're from Sweden.
They're from Sweden. Like PewDiePie. Okay. See my latest comments. I like pop when it's good. Exactly. But I never said you hated pop though. You're just not really into it. What's your favorite opinion? What's your favorite opinion? What's your opinion on Greta Van Vliet? And he immediately wants a response because he's putting a question mark behind it. Ado, honey, hasta manana. Just ignoring the question. The visitors, Mamma Mia. Yeah, and we have these shitty guns on, but fuck that shit.
Yeah, guns. Last but not least.
Last and least.
Oh,
Where the camera? There we go. Greta Van Vliet is a good cover band though. They're a good cover band.
Who?
Greta Van Vliet, however you say that. They're basically like a Zeppelin cover band, and even Zeppelin was a covers band back in the day. Talking Heads is okay. Never really cared for the Talking Heads, honestly. They are really hardly acclaimed, but I never really got into their sound,
Why
honestly.
not? You have to
I
listen
just
to it.
they're just not rocking for me. They're not a rocking band. They're just kind of like weird experimental shit. They're, in my opinion, they are a poor man's Radiohead, in my opinion, because Radiohead is rocking. They are catchy. I think the Talking Heads don't really have that sketchy element. So,
Yeah, too bad.
and Radio actually got their name from a Talking Heads song. So there we go. Their classic alternative 80s. Talking Heads, I think you mean. Trench, this new 21 Pilots record. I mean, I do really like this album cover right here. It looks pretty cool, but I got kind of bored with it listening to it. I just listened to it today with my mom, and it was kind of boring, honestly.
Well, that's pretty
I do
bad.
not know what this is, so fuck that.
What is that?
No, Falco.
Oh, Falco, he's German.
Yeah, okay. We have these two Guns records right here. I mean, they're alright. There are some good moments on this.
Yeah, they're
They're kind of-
great.
What?
They're great.
Not really. There are some good songs on these albums. Nothing, but Don't Cry is alright, I guess. There's just a lot of filler on this album.
Yeah.
Back off, bitch. Jesus Christ.
Is that the title?
Double Talk in Java is pretty good. I do like that song.
But it's so short.
It is. It should have been longer though. It is longer. How the fuck do I know this? It should have been longer in live editions, which it is.
Oh.
Because Slash just goes on and on forever. My favorite Gun song is Mr. Brownstone. And that's alright. My mom doesn't really like this song, but that is a classic. November Rain is good. The Garden is. Nah, I don't really like extra vocals on it, but I do like the Alice Cooper feature on it though.
Oh yeah.
Garden of Eden is kind of shit. It's kind of like a shitty punky song. Yeah, I don't really like it. Bad Apples is terrible. Dead Horse is probably my favorite though. Or Dead Horse and Coma are two good closers though, but this album is pretty filler. It's pretty filler.
Well, don't let Axel hear that.
No, fuck Axel. You haven't made a good record in 30 years, you dipshit. Strange. Yeah. Fathom is screaming at the screen. Strange. No, and I'm like, yep.
Yeah,
Strange is the best goddamn Guns N' Roses song ever.
Yeah.
I mean, I still hate Axel. I kind of like Guns, but I mean, it is easily the best song. Civil War is great. I love that song. 14 Years is pretty catchy. Yesterday is good. Knocking on Heaven. I think that this is a pizza. Don't let me get it.
I didn't hear the bell.
No, but there's a guy coming over. I think.
Where?
Knocking on Heaven's door. I'm not gonna get it though.
No.
No.
Well, too bad. Yeah, ik heb nog een pizza.
Yeah, it is the pizza guy. I'm taking these CDs with me.
That's not. You mean that car?
Yeah, or isn't he?
Oh, doesn't look like it.
Looks like the pizza guy to me.
Waar ga je eten?
Yeah, it looks like the pizza guy to me.
Zo, waar ga je eten dan?
I'm gonna eat downstairs with you.
Oh, okay. That's what...
He looks like the 2988, honestly. Really. I don't know why I'm scared of it. Well, I'm not scared, but I'm just like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to negotiate this. And my mom is like, yeah, you do it. And I'm like, fuck that. Mom, I'm a nigger again. She does not hear me again. Yeah, let's look at these other songs. And then I'm gonna eat because the pizza's in. Ooh, it smells nice. Hey Phantom, the pizza is warm. I don't know why my mom is going outside, but there we go. Oh, there we go.
But look at this, Michelle. I didn't want to say anything because I don't like nagging, but look. This should be 1950, right? 892.
But didn't you say that?
Well, I feel awkward doing it.
You wasted a whole euro. Shame.
Ja, wat dat, misschien hebben ze dat gewoon in. They calculated that as a tip, maybe.
Well, maybe I should just continue the stream really because it is really fun.
Okay.
I mean, I can just eat.
Can you eat and talk at the same time?
I can do that, but it is kind of rude to do that. But sure.
With your mouth full.
Yeah, sure. I don't give a shit.
Well, let me try. I'm gonna use the
Kind of
tape.
scared the shit out of me, but
I have an Altono.
okay. Knocking on Heaven's Door is a good cover. Get in the Ring is cringy. Shotgun Blues is filler. Shut up. Breakdown is dumb. Pretty Tired Up is terrible. That's pretty bad. Locomotive is
Why don't you like that? It's so good.
pretty tired up. It just sounds terrible to me. As strange as metal horns for Phantom. Phantom is like screaming at my screen, like, talk about the strange, talk about the strange. And I'm like, we're getting to it, mate. We're getting to
Where?
it.
What is he scream?
Yeah. As strange, he's like going in caps all on.
Oh. Did he say that more than once?
Get in the Ring cracks me up.
He's like, get in the ring.
My mom says that one is good. And I'm like, no, that is a cringy song. Actually, Watchmojo made a top 10 cringy lyrical moments or something, and that song was on there, and I was like, yep. I mean, Axel like saying, oh yeah, we don't want to invoke or we don't want to appeal to the masses, and we're not about all the press people, and you can just fuck yourself. And yeah, you right there, fuck you. Or something like that. Just Axel with his behavior, man, like Jesus Christ.
Well, let's see.
Do we have more? Yeah, Locomotive is probably like underrated song, I think. Get in the Ring. Yeah, there we go. So Fine is okay. I know. How the fuck do I know this? Because I used to like the band, but this song was written by Duff McKagan. It's good, but I think it's a little bit too much of a crooner. I think. Suck my fucking dick, Axel. Axel.
Which song was it?
Get in the Ring.
Oh yeah.
Did you forget already?
Yeah, that's typical for him to say.
Yeah, that's typical for you to forget that. Well, I mean, I forgot it too, but I mean, I don't listen to Guns, honestly. A lot. Yeah, and then we get Strange. I mean, Strange is a classic, great solos. Axel's vocals pretty bad on it, but the instrumental, the solo by Slash is great. I mean, I cannot deny the song. It is a great song, so. Fucking dick.
Shit, I think he made a mistake.
What?
Oh god, that's so stupid.
Didn't he have pepperoni?
No, I said to the man, I asked him information about vegetable. So at the end I said...
About vegetable?
So I said, 1 pepperoni, 1 tuna. But he thinks I said 1 tuna or 1 vegetable, which I didn't.
Oh, so I get a vegetable right now.
You
Or-
can choose or tuna or vegetable. What do you take? Tuna?
What do you mean with vegetable, though? Do you mean a meatless pizza?
I didn't say I wanted that, but okay.
What do you have?
Hey,
What is that?
I wanted tuna and I wanted you to have pepperoni. But look,
Oh, fuck me.
do you want to try a piece?
Do you want that one?
I'll take 1 piece and then you take 1 tuna.
Oh, fuck me.
We can share.
Well, I have food. I'm happy.
Yeah, it's better than nothing, but it doesn't smell that great.
I'm so disappointed.
Disappointed?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm waiting for my pepperoni, and then I get that. Like, fuck me. Of course, that. I mean, pepperoni is pretty much the most iconic pizza of all time, and they still fuck it up. Like,
Where
Jesus
should I
Christ.
put it? Here or
Yeah.
there?
There.
Here, okay. There. Then I'm gonna try. Oops.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna try the vegetable. Sometimes I get really tired from people who cannot understand the simple message.
People are fucking retarded.
I said
You Could Be Mine.
I don't want
It is a good rocking song. I do like it. It's arguably the heaviest Guns N' Roses song, really. I do like the song. I do like the instrumental piece. Axel is arguably in his worst here. His terrible. His vocals are terrible on this track.
What track are you talking about?
You could be mine.
Oh, you could be mine. Yeah,
Terrible vocals.
you could be mine. Wow.
How he ends it. You can be mine. Yeah.
Wow, you really amazing.
I mean, that has to be the worst vocal performance ever. Like it's just like a fucking like a cat's run over 20 different times. It just sounded like that. Axel's voice is best on Appetite. I mean, easy. It's only good on Appetite. I mean, on the Illusion album, it sounds terrible, and pretty much everything after that just is fucking abysmal.
Fucking what?
Abysmal bad. It's just bad. Don't Cry, alternative lyrics. Why is this on there? Why does this exist? Alt lyrics. Like what the fuck?
Oh, lyrics? What is this? What is this?
Alternative lyrics to the original Don't Cry. Why does this exist?
Oh,
Why?
yeah, why?
It's unnecessary.
Good point.
And I mean, My World.
Oh, yeah, my world. I know what that was.
No. I mean, I'm not a big Guns N' Roses fan anymore. But, I mean, we can all agree that that is just one of the worst songs of all time.
Worst of all time.
Well,
Then what's for the whole world?
not one of the all-time worst songs because I've heard me some decent pop. I've heard me some recent pop songs. I don't want to say decent. My World, more like My Hurl, exactly.
My what?
This picture from you is pretty good though, but I cannot have that, can I?
What? The vegetable?
No, the tuna.
Oh, I'm giving you now.
Well,
I'm only trying a few pieces and the rest is for you.
mm.
Isn't that already?
Mom, can you do me a favor?
What? Yes? What?
Yeah, I need a charger because my laptop is almost empty.
Charger?
Yeah.
Should I get it?
Please?
Okay, I will.
Thank you, Mom. You're the best. Oh, I'm so fucking lazy. So this album, it is better than the first one, but whenever this album gets to a low point, it is really fucking bad. So, yeah, I mean, I can review these Illusions albums, but nobody gives a shit, honestly. I mean, they're good for what they are, so there we go. There are some good songs on it. Cannot deny that. Thank you very much. Can you plug it in there?
Of course.
Am I plugging, baby? Crucify myself.
Well, let me try this.
My mom did not get that message.
What message?
I sung a song.
Crucify?
I think, I think you said crucify. It sounds pretty cool though. Pretty cool lyrical content.
What did you say?
I sang a song.
Wow, are you drinking all of that?
Yeah.
Oops.
What?
Dat zult er ook niet hebben.
I don't give a shit. I mean, if she really gets buttered about it, then she should travel to my home and ask for money.
Well, you have money now.
Yeah, but if she wants it, then she should get it, right?
Oh, well, I think then you have left already.
Yeah, but then she can go to me if she wants it so bad.
Do.
No, so she doesn't get money.
Well, I don't think the money. No, a lot of food. I know the vegetable is really spicy. What's pepper?
Yeah.
Wow. Great, guys. I want a tuna.
Oh, what the fuck is this? The no, not special private. Love? Like a sort of, well, I won't say kiss because kiss and love and all that.
Oh, no.
But what the fuck is this? Love? Like what the fuck?
No. What the fuck? What?
Is there more?
What more? Pizza?
Yeah.
Of course.
Never go.
Why?
I was just asking. Yeah, I don't really have interest in this, so let's put this shit away. I think from now on all the albums are gonna suck, so there we go.
All the album.
Yeah, Vanessa, like Jesus Christ. I mean, she's banging though, but this is like 30 years ago, so no thank you.
Yeah. She's old now.
Am I the only one in the stream? I believe Black Queen and Stratos are in there too, so there we go. Look at this shit, the Smurfs. Oh my god. Like,
I wanted to get to the bottom.
yeah, I'll do that. I mean, nobody's gonna listen to the garbage.
No.
G in Our Lives. By the way, I do not own these albums. These are my mom's CDs, and honestly, this is not a real album if you really think about it.
Why not?
It's 2 EPs.
Oh.
Smurfs, LOL. Yeah, it's not exactly King Crimson or Genesis. Yeah, not on that, not kind of on that level, but sure. Yeah. This has 2 EPs. Yeah, you have the Live Like a Suicide EP right there, which is honestly one of my least favorite album covers ever. It's fucking terrible. It's basically Duff. Duff looks pretty okay in it,
No.
but Axel looks like a plastic monkey who just came.
Where? Let me see.
Just look at Axel's face. It's fucking terrible.
No. Oh, why did it pick that one?
Oh, Mom, do you like 1 in a Million? Does Phantom Mask? I do. I have to say, I'm not a fan, but I do like that acoustic version of You're Crazy. That is a good acoustic take. That is a good one.
I can't exactly recall how it went.
No, of course not. But let's look at some lyrics because I actually did sing the song for you once because I was like, yeah, Guns N' Roses.
Did you like it? 1 in a Million?
I do like the lyrical or that's the last thing I like. Jesus Christ! If you say you like the content or the lyrical content of 1 in a Million, you pretty much get crucified by the whole black race. Police and niggers. That's right. Get out of my way. Genius lyrics. Not from what the fuck is Leaves? Jesus. I mean the Guns N' Roses song. I used to love her, but I had to kill her. That is a terrible song. I mean, I don't know if you guys know Rocked from the guy with the glasses. It has a new name now, but I forgot the name. Channel Awesome. And Rocked had I Used to Love Her on his top 10 worst love songs of all time. And I was like, yep, because if you read the lyrical content, you used to love her, but I had to kill her. Why? Because she was a bitch. I had to put her 6 feet under. I was like, these lyrics, like, this is not a romantic song. This is a song about a fucking psychopath. Like, Jesus Christ.
Did you take kill her? I thought get her.
Now, what do you think about a 6 feet under line? Do you think that's romantic too?
I never understood that.
No, of course not.
I had to kill her.
I mean, I usually don't really give a shit about lyrical content, but when your lyrics are so tasteless and so disgusting and so racist and just terrible, you cannot ignore it. You can. I mean, the whole reason of 1 in a Million is a thing because it is the lyrics. I mean, I do hate a lot on guns, but I have to say one thing: they're fun to talk about. It's fun to talk about guns.
That's true, isn't it?
Everybody has an opinion on guns. You pretty much, or you fucking love Guns N' Roses, or you fucking hate them. And I'm kind of on both camps. Sometimes I really love them, sometimes I fucking hate them. Yeah, I do kind of hate them. So there we go.
You don't feel indifferent.
I don't know what that means.
That means that you don't care.
Well, I do care.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm gonna talk about them. But yeah, but I believe Neo. What the fuck is this shit? I get like every like Neo and some other garbage artists, except for the Guns N' Roses. Like, I only know the Guns N' Roses lyrics, so fuck no. Mm. Guess I needed some time to get away. I needed some peace of mind that'll stay. So I turned it down to 6 in LA. Maybe a Greyhound could be my way. That's a good opening lyric, right there. I do like Greyhounds and shit like that, but it goes all downhill from there. What is the first line he opens up, you think?
Which one?
One in a million.
I don't know.
Police and niggers.
Oh,
That's right. Get out of my way. Don't need to buy none of your gold chains today. Now don't need no braces clamped in front of my back. Just need my ticket. Till then, won't you cut me some slack? You one in a million, yes, is what you are. You one in a million, babe. You're a shooting star. Maybe someday we'll see you before you make us cry. We tried to reach you, but you were much too high, much too high, much too high, much. I mean, honestly, this lyrical content does make kind of sense. It is kind of nice, but just the faggots and immigrants and the police and niggers thing just drags it all down. Honestly,
Well, I think we got a lot of criticism
hmm
about that song.
immigrants and faggots, they make no sense to me. They come to our country and think they'll do as they please, like start some mini RN or spread some fucking disease. They talk so many goddamn ways. It's all Greek to me.
This spread fucking disease, well.
Like Jesus Christ, mates. I mean, if this doesn't scream douchebag to you, then I don't know what will.
And he wrote it himself.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why I know this, but fuck me. But Axl Rose is the sole rider of One in a Million.
Oh,
He is the sole rider. It means he was the only rider of One in a Million.
Oh, you must be proud of it then.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah.
Some say I'm crazy. I guess I always be. But it's been such a long time since I knew right from wrong. It all means to an end. I keep it moving along. Hey, yeah. It's so bad too because this is how it ends. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You're one in a million. You're a shooting star. You're one in a million, babe. You know what you are. Yeah, the same shit over and over again. Radicals and racists, don't point your finger at me. I'm a small town white boy. You're trying to make it.
Small white one.
Yeah, don't need your religion. Don't watch that much TV. Just making my living, baby. Well, that's enough for me.
Oh, well.
What a terrible song.
Oh, so we get to know him better.
Yeah, we know he's a fucking douchebag and he hates every race but himself. I mean, not really surprising, but sure, we get to know him better.
But at the last concert tour, you always saw on Facebook pictures of Slash with his partner and what's the guy's name? The bass player. What's his name?
What?
Not Slash, but the other one who is in a lot of.
Duff McKagan.
Yes. You saw him with his girlfriend, and never see Axel with a woman. How come?
Oh my god. I don't know how his first girlfriend was called.
He was married for only 1 year.
I believe it's Stephanie Seymour, which was a famous actress, I believe.
Oh, was he married?
I
to
mean,
her?
I know two of his girlfriends, and they were both banging, but it didn't last very long. I mean, Stephanie Seymour is in the November Rain video. I know that,
Oh,
and then she just dies in the same clip, which is not surprising.
I hear action has a temper.
No shit. I believe the song talks about a rebel who hates the world. I think I'm not sure. I mean, it's just a terrible song, honestly. I mean, the musically it's okay, but the lyrical content is so cringy, honestly.
Which one?
What?
You're talking about which one?
1 in a million. I'm fucking talking about that song like 10 minutes now.
Oh, I
Jesus
thought
Christ.
maybe now it's another one.
Do you have more pizza,
Mm-hmm.
please?
Do you also want to taste the vegetable?
Sure. Just say paprika or something. Don't say vegetable.
Okay, paprika. Good.
Oh, we have this classic right here. Chinese democracy. Oh my god. Hmm. I think the title track is okay. Shackler's Revenge is garbage. Better is pretty bad. Street of Dreams is cringe. If the World is cringe. There Was a Time is forgettable. Catcher in the Rye is missed potential. I think Scrapes is terrible. Right in the red. Better Ounce is what are we even talking about? Well, gotta go. Bye. Oh well, later, Phantom. Um, well, Phantom is gonna go because he's probably done with Madagascar. Yeah, fuck this all. Yeah, sorry, alright, Madagascar. There's a lot of no, okay, but this is a very underwhelming album, honestly. So I'm probably gonna end it. I'm pretty sure nobody is in the stream, so I'm just gonna end it there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm basically talking to no one now, so thank you, fucking air, for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Oké, misschien is het straks